Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome on in to another edition of Philly Take with RB. Mid-March, Sixers taking on the Rockets. Second game of a 6-game road trip. 15 games remaining on the campaign. And it doesn't get better. It gets worse. We have new injury updates. We have new information and a whole bunch more. So we'll get into it. We'll talk about it. On the bright side, Sixers are in the middle of a tankathon. And they got some good news on that front last night. So we will get into it all. We'll break it down. Second of a back-to-back. We're back at it, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let's go, man. Happy Monday. Happy new week. Monday night. Somehow we are still chugging through these bad boys. And we're not going to stop until the final game of the NBA season. But we have a lot in store, man. A lot of things to share with you guys. A lot of exciting information. And I'm excited to break it all down, man. I'm really excited. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in officially. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're tapping in from. Happy Monday. And welcome into Philly Take with RB. It's the Sixers Game Day live show presented by our friends at National University. Every game this season, man, we got you. We got you covered. 23-44 are the 76ers. It makes me cringe even saying that record. And the Sixers are actually coming off a win yesterday afternoon against the Mavericks. As I said at the end of the show yesterday, the Sixers have had the season of literally nobody playing, nobody doing anything. It's been an absolute disaster. But we could always be the Dallas Mavericks. So I'll leave it at that. 23-44 are the Sixers against the 43-25 Houston Rockets, winners of 6 straight. They're the number 2 seed in the West. They are on fire, man. 6 in a row. They're tied with the Grizzlies. They're tied with the Nuggets. And they've been on fire, man. So Sixers out in Houston, second game of the season, playing the Houston Rockets. This is the number 1 Sixers Game Day live show. We give you the pregame show right before the game. We give you the live game show for a couple hours, and then we give you the postgame show. All that together, bundled into one. We give you our staple play-by-play and reactions and our analysis as it all goes down, and we take your phone calls after the game. So join up on the Discord. Ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor. First act of business, when you enter the live chat, you got to go down below and hit that like button. All right, hit that red subscribe button. Help us get to the big 42K. We are almost there. I think we can get it tonight. And hit that notification bell. Join in on the notifications. Don't miss any videos. And if you really want to go above and beyond and become a channel member and support RB to the greatest level, go ahead and become a channel member. All right, hit that join button. Hit that link pinned in the chat. Lastly, be sure to follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Philly Take with RB. Follow me on Twitter at RB Philly Take. I talk about the Sixers. I talk about the NBA as a whole. I talk about the Philadelphia Eagles, the NFL, other stuff as well. I'm on Bleacher Report every week. We are pumping out the coverage in every way, shape, and form. And although the Sixers are bad, like I always say, the Sixers are not going to dictate our success. I love the community. You guys are amazing. Thank you for being here. And a special shout out to the members in the chat. Let's see those emojis. Keep them flying in here. And we'll get this thing underway, man. If you want to become a member, get the loyalty badges and the emojis. Get all of the exclusive perks and more. All right, ladies and gentlemen. As always, our pregame show goes on, but as we get further in the season, there's not much to talk about, to break down. All right, the Houston Rockets are on fire, and I'm going to start off how I have been starting off. We will read off the injury report for the 76ers. Brace yourselves because once again, it is very extensive. Okay, here's the injury report for the 76ers. It'll be Lonnie Walker out with a concussion. Kelly Oubre out with a right knee sprain. Jared McCain out with a meniscus. Tyrese Maxey out with a back. Kyle Lowry out with a right hip. Eric Gordon out right wrist. Paul George out with a left groin. Joel Embiid out with left knee. Andre Drummond out with a left toe. And Adem Bona is out with a left ankle. Adding on top of that, Gershon Yabusele was questionable with a right knee. He is going to be out as well. They just ruled him out, I believe. So Yabusele, Drummond, and Bona will all be out, which then makes me question who in the world is going to play center for this team tonight. Well, here's the starting lineup. Justin Edwards, Quentin Grimes, Jared Butler, Ricky Council, and O'Shea Brissett. So there's your answer. The Sixers will have no center tonight. They will get cooked by Alperen Sengun. And again, it's best for the tank. That's where we're at. Also, we just got news about an hour ago. Of course, the 76ers can't wait till tomorrow, right? Of course, they got to try to, sneak this in before a game on a back-to-back. But Paul George is out for the season officially. They ruled him out with, 3 injuries or whatever he has. They said he's been receiving injections in his adductor muscle. He's been receiving injections in his knee and whatever else. So Paul George officially out for the season. I wanted to make a video or a stream about this, but of course they do it at the worst possible time. So I will talk about that more tomorrow. Paul George ends the season averaging 16.2 points per game, 5.3 rebounds, and 4.3 assists, 1.8 steals. So, ladies and gentlemen, Paul George out for the season. Quentin Grimes is averaging almost 20 points per game as a member of the Sixers. He's been cooking, and he's the only one tonight. The rest of the guys on the team will be the guys we've been seeing, the O'Shea Brissetts, the Jalen Hood-Shafinos, Chuma Okeke, guys like that. So that is where we are at, ladies and gentlemen. And that's really all I got about this game. I don't really break down these matchups anymore because, what's the point? I see a graphic here on the screen. They say Quentin Grimes has 6 25-point games in March, which is second behind Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Quentin Grimes has been absolutely cooking, man. And he really has embraced the opportunity here in Philly. I think he, is making more money as we speak. Now on the other side, Yabusele has been out. I mean, he's been in and out, but, he hasn't really been playing well. So Yabusele's kind of playing down his value. He's out tonight. We'll see what happens. But now that Joel Embiid and Paul George are out, Tyrese Maxey should be next. We'll see what happens with him. And that's really all I got on this game. It's the second of a back-to-back. You guys know the drill, man. Back-to-backs are tough. We're trying to, pump through here, give you guys the energy, give you the entertainment. All I ask is that you come into the live chat, you go down below and like the stream. The more likes we get, the more we're going to push this out to new viewers. I have a lot in the pipeline. All right. When the Sixers season ends, we're going to be doing draft coverage. We're going to be doing more NBA playoff coverage. We're going to be doing more videos. We're going to be doing the draft lottery stream. We're going to be doing free agency. So, we're still trying to grow this platform, man. It's been tough with the Sixers. So whether you're a Sixers fan or not, if you're an RB supporter, or even if you're not, and you're in here enjoying this show, do me a favor and like the stream. It very much helps us out. All right, before we get into it, let me give a shout out to the members. Ladies and gentlemen, drop your final score predictions in this game. The Sixers are currently a 17-point underdog, or excuse me, a 16.5-point underdog. So the sports books have the Sixers getting absolutely wiped clean in this game. You don't usually see a 17-point favorite, but the Rockets are red hot right now. So the question is, what is your final score prediction tonight? Drop your final score predictions in the chat. Final score prediction, I have the Sixers getting blasted in this game by 35 points. I think it's going to be 100 and Let's see. Let's pick a number. We'll go 131 to 96. 131-96. I think the Rockets are going to wipe the Sixers tonight. Rockets are playing for that 2 seed. They've won 6 in a row. The Sixers are playing your next door neighbor's uncle at the cookout, your neighbor from down the street, your little cousin, and your grandmother's best friend. That's who the Sixers are playing tonight. I think they have, 8 players available? 9? I don't know anymore. Like I said, we could always be the Mavericks. Could always be the Mavs, but I'm going 131-96 Rockets win. That's my prediction tonight. How many likes we got right now? 33. It's not cutting it, man. Hit the thumbs up, guys. 90 people in here. Get us to 90 likes, and then we're going to spin the wheel. Let's see. Banj, what's up, brother? Rockets 133-102. Cool J. Is that a 31-point win? Yeah, that's crazy, man. Shout out to Banj. Right? There's my math. Oh, no. Yeah, it's a 31-point win. Cool J, 133-99. Rockets, Judica, Rockets 105-91. Busy Bee says 17 points is mad wild. It really is. That's a crazy spread. Don Boyle, Rockets 119-101. Clint says 121-98 Rockets. Jamie, Houston 135-90. Busy Bee says 126-110. Rockets. Banch says 133-102. Kevin says 125-90 Rockets. Nate says Sixers win by 2. David says 107-85 Rockets. Golly, that's a hot take, RB. I will take it. Yash, what's going on? Shoe Game says 132-98 Rockets. TMB says 142-94. Yeah, I think the Sixers are getting blasted tonight. We'll see. We'll see. All right, guys, I need y'all to hit the like button. Everybody in here, hit that thumbs up. And I need y'all to drop spin the wheel. All right, I need you guys to drop it right now in the chat. We need some more energy in here, man. Look, start of the week, back to back. We got a back to back every week. I'm going to do my best to keep these games entertaining for you guys. But in exchange, I need everybody to like the show, man. Don't be a shadow watcher. Don't be a hater. Hit the like button. Help us out. This team has been absolutely unwatchable, and we're here. Paul George, following consultations, he received injections in his left adductor muscle and left knee, medically unable to play. So Paul George is done for the season. Paul George is done for the season. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go. I need everybody. Spin that wheel in the chat. Spin that wheel. I'm going to drop that beat. Let's go. Philly Take with RB still shows up on back-to-backs. Let's go, man. Spin that wheel, baby. Spin that wheel. It's about that time. This is our daily excitement. This is how we get joy, man. Let's go. Yes, sir, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, we are currently 4-7. We are 4-7 on Spin the Wheel. Let's see where we land. By the way, the Sixers did get some help last night as the Brooklyn Nets decided to beat the Atlanta Hawks. So the Sixers won yesterday, but the Nets also won. So they did not gain any ground. Ladies and gentlemen, the playoff race is exciting, but let me tell you something. The Sixers might have an even more exciting race on their hands in the Tankathon. Now, the Toronto Raptors lost last night to, who were they playing? The Trailblazers, I think. Yeah, the Raptors lost to the Trailblazers last night, and they purposely tanked in the fourth quarter. They took out R.J. Barrett, Emmanuel Quickley, Jakob Poeltl. They literally took them out in the fourth quarter and openly tanked. So for the NBA, who's trying to investigate the Sixers right now, when their guys are clearly hurt, the Raptors are not hurt, and they are sitting their whole lineup in the fourth quarter. Matter of fact, now I remember the play. Matisse Thybulle had a game-winning block, but the Raptors still should have won the game because they sat their whole healthy resting lineup in the fourth quarter. So why are the Sixers getting investigated? Investigate the Raptors. Investigate the Raptors. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, drop spin that wheel in the chat. Let's go. We got to spin that wheel, baby. Come on. Come on. Let's go, man. Give us in the top 6. Yesterday, we got number 1 overall. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Dang, man. Sixers get number 7. Yo, you know what's crazy, guys? As we are now 4-8 and spin the wheel. You know what's crazy? Every time we get a result here on spin the wheel, the Sixers end up doing the same thing in the game. Yesterday, the Sixers won, and we got in the top 6 on spin the wheel. Every time we get in the top 6, they end up winning. So this actually makes me feel pretty good because this method that we've been on here, every time we don't land in the top 6, pretty much we lose. The Sixers end up losing. So, hey, if the Sixers got to lose for us to get out of the top 6, all right, man. All right, look, I'm not spinning the ping pong balls. All right, I don't do the draft lottery. But if we get the number 7 overall pick on May, whatever it is, 14th, 15th, I will lose my mind on a live stream. Just so you know. But we took that L tonight, man. We took that L tonight. We took that L. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 110 people in the chat. I need y'all to hit that like button, man. I can't say it enough. We have to keep getting new people in here. We got to keep pushing this stream out. YouTube is purposely not pushing out any Sixers content because they don't like the Sixers. Nobody does. So I need you guys to help me out, man. That's all I ask. Let's have a great stream. Let's enjoy ourselves. I know all these games this week are an hour late. Sixers are playing in the Midwest, so, you know, these games are a bit later, so we're going to try to stay up and do our thing, man. We're going to do our thing. But we're here. We are here. How are we feeling in the chat? Let me know. Members, get active. Let's see those emojis, man. Let's see those emojis. Let's see those emojis in the chat, man. We need to drop the tank emojis in here. I'm trying to wake up the neighbors tonight, man. I'm really trying to wake them up for sure. Dom Boyle in the chat. What's up, Dom? Zah, what's going on? Nate, what's up? AG says spin that wheel. Gene says RB, your handicap is better than the odd make. No way we lose by 17. I don't think we score 90 because Houston plays hard every possession. Houston's been a fun team. I've talked about it a lot this year, but seeing how these young teams fare in the playoffs is going to be very interesting, like OKC and Houston and Memphis. Houston's been an exciting squad. They've been a very exciting team. Matter of fact, let's go look at their stats here. As they've won 6 in a row. They're the number 2 seed. And you know what's crazy, ladies and gentlemen? Like, think about 3 years ago. Think about where the Rockets were at. They literally were just offloading players. They traded James Harden to the Nets. They got all those draft picks, right? Think about all those draft picks they got and where they're at a couple years later. You know, sometimes you have to hit that reset button. Sometimes you have to hit that reset button. I mean, look at all the guys they have. Now, again, the question is going to be, when do you know this team is ready to win? How do these young teams fare in the playoffs? You know, can they compete with the teams that have been around, that have the vets, that have the stars, right? I mean, you look at the Rockets, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys in double digits. Pretty much 7, right? One guy's only played 1 game. So 7 guys in their rotation within double digit scoring. And their leading scorer only has 21 points per game, and that's Jalen Green. But that's what they need. They play as a team, man. You got Fred VanVleet. You got Alperen Sengun. Amin Thompson's been a revelation this year on defense. You have Dylan Brooks, who's the annoying player who just gets in your head. Tari Eason, Jabari Smith. I look at the Rockets. Do I think they can win the championship? No. Do I think the Rockets can make it, though, to the second round? Absolutely. Absolutely. They play hard. They play defense. They play together. They're not going to be an easy out in the playoffs. They're not going to be an easy out in the playoffs for sure. But yeah, they're a fun team to watch. Fun to watch. Shoe Game says, here's our 44th starting lineup of the year. Yo, that's crazy, man. 44 lineups in 68 games. I don't know if that's ever even happened in NBA history. I mean, they have to be getting up near the record, right? 44 lineups in 68 games. That's an absolute insanity. Like, come on, bro. That is wild. But anyway, that's where we're at. Guys, please do me a favor. Like the stream. We're at 55. We got 130 people in here. We should have 100 in like 5 seconds. Clint says, do you have a bracket? Who's your final four? Clint, I am officially filling out my bracket tomorrow morning. So, yeah. I will be filling out my bracket tomorrow morning. I am going to share it most likely on my social medias. So definitely follow me on there. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 players out for the Sixers, man. 11 players out for Philly tonight. But yeah, I'm going to share my bracket on socials. So check it out on there. I'm going to finish filling it out tomorrow. Starting lineups tonight, Quentin Grimes, Jared Butler, Ricky Council, Justin Edwards, O'Shea Brissett, and for the Rockets, Fred VanVleet, Dylan Brooks, Jalen Green, Tari Eason, and Alperen Sengun. So, yeah, the Sixers are running 3 guards and 2 forwards. They have no center available tonight. Adem Bona, Gershon Yabusele, Andre Drummond, and Joel Embiid are out. Don't you find it insane how Andre Drummond came back for like 2 games and then he was gone again? Like the guy, I've never seen somebody come back for 2 games, miss, then come back, then miss. It's kind of weird. Rockets had it first. They missed it at the rim. Sixers rocking the red unis tonight in Houston. Rockets are rocking, no pun intended, the white unis tonight. So, yeah. Ban says, since the stream started, I've had 6 ads. That's really weird. YouTube might be on their weird stuff, man, because I have the ad thing on the same thing it's always been on. That's weird. Are you guys getting extra ads? Rockets are actually rocking a alternate jersey. They just airballed a 3 and then got a shot clock violation. Now they're going to say it actually hit the rim, so it will not be a shot clock violation. Guys, 132 people. Please get this to 100 likes, man. We do this every game. Help us out, man. It's been a tough season, but I still create content every day. And I'm trying to continue to grow the community. We are at 41,919 subscribers. So if we can get 81 more, we will be at 42,000. Here's a 3 from Jalen Green. That's off the mark. Picked up by Justin Edwards. Edwards going to drive, kick. Grimes spot up 3 and drains it. Former Houston product, Quentin Grimes, has had a fantastic start in 16 games for the Sixers, averaging 19 points per game, and he just stole it away. Plucked the pocket of Alperen Sengun. He drives down. He missed it. Oh, my gosh, Grimes. Quentin Grimes just missed a wide open opportunity. He tried to dunk it, and then he tried to lay it up. It was wide open, and he flubbed it, man. Are you kidding me? Another missed 3 by the Rockets. Rockets get it back. Here's Eason. He drives to the rim, goes up and in for an easy 2. Brissett down the other end. He lays it in. Yo, Quentin Grimes really missed that, man. Are you kidding me? Dylan Brooks going to turn, spin, float it up, missed the layup. Another layup, missed it again. Eason the rebound. Like I said, the Sixers have no center tonight. So we'll see. Alejandro, what's going on, man? Sixers lead it by 2. Get the other scoreboard up here momentarily. And a wide open dunk for Quentin Grimes. He's got one right under the rim. Let's see. Corner 3 from Eason. That one comes up short. Here's Quentin Grimes again, going one-on-one off the dribble. He is hit to the ground. It's going to be a foul on Jalen Green. Welcome into the Sixers Game Day Live Show. We do this every single game, presented by our friends at National University. Pre-game, live game, and post-game all year long. It's our first year of doing this whole format like this, but we're going to continue it into next season and onwards. And we're going to continue to bring you the coverage. 3-ball is airballed by Philly. It's going the other way. Houston back with the rock now. Justin Edwards came up way short. We're still only at 65 likes, man. Get the likes up. Fred VanVleet up at the top. He's coming around a screen. Now switches it. Here is Eason. Eason going to find Dylan Brooks. He's wide open. Pops a 3. That one jiggles out. 3-point lead for the Sixers. Probably the only lead they're going to have tonight as they are in full tank mode. Here is Quentin Grimes. He finds Brissett. Brissett for 3. It's airballed. Picked up by Houston, and here they come. You guys were just tuning in. Paul George out for the season officially. Eason gets a double pump fake. And he's going to lay one right in. 2 guys jumped right at Tari Eason. Sixers foul down the other end. They lead it by 1. Let's see. Jerry says they should start Jalen Hood-Schifino. Sam says, I have a question. If the Sixers get the number 1 pick, is there a chance they don't take Cooper Flagg? No, I think if they get the number 1 pick, they're going to take Cooper Flagg. But I don't think they're going to get the number 1 pick. I think there's a chance they get like the 3rd or 4th pick. But number 1, you think the NBA would let that happen? No. I mean, the NBA is investigating the Sixers, even though the Raptors are literally pulling their whole lineup out of the game in the 4th quarter. Don Boyle, what's up, bro? Gene says Maryland, baby. Jamie says RB. Last year, Memphis had 50 different lineups, most in league history. Thank you for the info. Eason going to knock down the 3. It's knotted up at 9 here in the first quarter. Yeah, the Grizzlies had a brutal season last year, kind of like this year. Here is Butler going to find Edwards. Edwards a 3, and he drains it. By the way, the Rockets don't even have a lot of fans here tonight. This is the number 2 seed in the West. You're telling me the Rockets don't have that many fans? Rockets have been a storied franchise. They've been bad for a couple years, but where the heck's the fans at? Dylan Brooks step back 2, can't get it to fall, picked up by Grimes. Here come the Sixers. 3-ball from Jared Butler. That's off the mark. Here's Dylan Brooks. He's going to find Jalen Green. Green puts up a 3, rolls up and off the rim. Quentin Grimes the rebound. 7:30 to go here in the first. Grimes coming around his screen. Grimes steps back. He's guarded by Fred VanVleet. VanVleet signed to a monster contract a couple years ago. I don't know how many years he has left on the deal, but he got a big bag in free agency. And there goes Brissett with the up and under. And the Sixers lead it by 5. Big start by Philly. 7:11 to go here in the first. And the Sixers lead by 5. Yeah, I don't know. It's actually pretty interesting, man. It's actually pretty interesting how the Rockets have like no fans from what it looks like in the crowd tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, where are we at? 75 likes. Look, man, I'm not going to start reading the chat until we get to 100 likes, man. Only the channel members. Like I said, man, I'm not one of those streamers that just doesn't read any comments. I like to engage with the chat, make it a fun show, get everybody involved. But you guys got to help me out as well, man. You guys got to help me out as well, man. We got all these people in here. Hit the thumbs up, man. Riaz in the chat. What's up, bro? What's up, Riaz? Dom says, should be at 100. Hit the like button. Dom says, does many people even care about basketball? I don't know. I don't know, man. Who knows anymore, man? Maybe I should just switch my channel to like a, maybe I should start talking about like bowling or something. Tari Easton, by the way, is 4 for 6 to begin, and the rest of the Rockets haven't scored.
Let's go.
Rest of the Rockets haven't even scored, so. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Are the Rockets an actual threat in the West? Are the Rockets an actual threat in the West or what? We have a $5 super chat from Brian Pumper. What's up, Brian? He says, can they stop playing team basketball and just tank? Oh, you don't have to worry, Brian. You don't have to worry, Brian. This team is going to get smacked tonight. Just, the Rockets are just taking a little bit to warm up, They're in shoot-around mode right now. Once the Rockets get going, trust me, they could turn it on. They've won 6 in a row. They're a really good team. Sixers actually almost beat them earlier this year. That was an overtime game. Is that the only? No. There was one against the Hornets, right? And the Pacers. Forgot about that. And then there was one against the Knicks. So 4 overtime games this year for the Sixers. Did they win any? Yeah, they won the one against Indiana and Charlotte. So they're 2-2 in overtime this year. That game against the Rockets earlier this year, that was actually when the Sixers, I remember that game now. That's when the Sixers went 3-14. That was the defining game, and it was almost like, holy crap, like this team sucks. Maxey had 39, and the rest of the team didn't do anything. I mean, Paul George and Embiid hadn't played, but that was a wild time, man. We should have knew when this team started off 3-14. Sixers are double teaming everybody. Here is Van Vliet going to kick it out. Jalen Green for 3. That's off. Sengun, the one-handed board, dumps it. Eason goes up and lays it in. Toxic says, what's good, fam? I'm in Villanova, but I'm a Rockets fan. Don't kill me, bro. Listen, man, we appreciate all NBA fans here. Edwards for 3, and he drills it. Sixers lead by 6. Listen, man, we welcome everybody on this channel. Doesn't matter who you support, as long as you are kind and respectful and you just hang out with us, man. We appreciate you. So welcome in. We've been having a lot of other fans tune in. I mean, Sixer fans aren't even really engaged at this point. So Sixers lead it by 6 points. Here's Quentin Grimes. He's guarded by Fred Van Vliet. Grimes coming around the screen. He's going to find Edwards. Edwards kicks it. Butler now Council from the wing, and he drills it. Yo, Sixers on fire, man. Sixers are cooking right now. 20 points in the first 6 minutes? What's going on, man? What is going on? Here's a 3-ball from Van Vliet. That comes up short. Picked up by Jared Butler. He's running the floor. Dumps it to Edwards. Edwards in the lane. Takes it back up top. Edwards going to find O'Shea Brissett. He pump fakes, drives, beats Sengun, goes up and lays it in. And one!
Yes,
yo,
sir.
Oh my gosh. Are the Sixers good? Are they good? Yeah, this might be the best version of the Sixers we've seen all season. And these guys have only known each other for 2 days. Free throw going to be good. O'Shea Brissett makes it a 12-point lead. Sixers, don't you dare mess around and win this game. 14-2 run for the Sixers. Here's a step back for Jabari Smith Jr. He's going to knock one through. And it is a 10-point game. Quentin Grimes working for the Sixers. Sixers have 11 players out in this game. In for the Rockets is Jock Landale. Edwards puts it up. That one rolls off the rim. Jock Landale in. Here's Tari Eason, finds Landale, went through the hands. They get it back. Tari Eason tries to put up a dunk. He's blocked. Landale the board, and he lays it back in. So it's now an 8-point game. Justin Edwards at the top. He's coming downhill. Going to find Council. Council thinking 3. Ricky through the legs. Ricky going to find Jared Butler. 10 on the shot clock. Butler up top with the left. Finds Grimes. Grimes going to come in with the left hand. He's going to step back mid-range. Got the bounce. Got the bounce. I don't like the look of this so far. It feels like one of them games where the Sixers just start making everything. Jalen Green going to cross over, drive, lay it up, and Landale puts it back in. Once again, the Sixers are playing without a center in this game. Here's Grimes, a pull-up 3. That one's off the mark. He gets his own board. Did he just get his own board and lay it in? Holy crap. What was that? What in the world was that? And the Rockets didn't even try to rebound. Here's a pull-up from Smith Jr. That's another miss. The Sixers get it back. They lead by 10. Here's Edwards dribbling, driving down the lane, throws down the one-handed slamma-jamma.
Yes, sir.
Oh! Sixers, don't do this, man. Don't do this, man. Holy smokes. What in the world is going on? The Sixers lead it by 12. It is 29-17. An exclamation point from Justin Edwards. He's got 8 and 3 in 8 minutes. And he throws down the one-hander. This team may be better than the actual starters. I don't like the feel of this game so far. It feels like everything is just going to go for the Sixers. They are currently 11 for 17 from the field. That is absurd. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 210 people in the chat. We still do not have 100 likes yet. We need 7 more, guys. Please do me a favor. Get it to 100 likes. We do this every single game. Pre-game, live game, and post-game. Sixers Game Day Live presented by National University. These young guys are hungry, man. You could just see it with the way they're playing. It's pretty wild when you think about the fact that you have 3 players that take up like 85% of your cap. They're not playing, and then you have guys that are making league minimums who are out here playing like they want another contract. It's actually pretty crazy when you think about it, like how hungry they look right now. Young guys are actually looking pretty good. I can't even lie. And yo, O'Shea Brissett, this guy looks like a steal, man. He's playing well. Now, do I think the Rockets are going to turn it up? Sure, they probably came into this game like, this team blows. You know, we'll take care of them. But now they just came out and they got punched in the face. So we'll see what they do. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are in here, man, do me a favor, like the show. We're about to hit 100 likes. Let's do it so I can wake up my neighbors a little bit later of a game tonight. Let's piss them off. Let's piss them off. Riaz says, RB, you really must believe the Sixers will lose. You seem too calm. Honestly, I'm just not emotionally invested. Like, if I'm being very transparent, it's just hard to get invested into this team. All I care about is the end result. I can't really stress out anymore, especially in the first quarter of games. So, see what happens, man. We'll see. Can't really worry about it. Brian says, stop playing so hard. B. Clark says, stop winning. Dom says, I had a feeling we would end up pulling this one out. Nah, we're not going to win this game. Unless they keep shooting like this the whole game. Landale finds a cutting Jalen Green. He goes up and in. He makes it an 8-point ball game. Or a 10-point ball game, my bad. Here's Jeff Doughton Jr. for the first time. Grimes, Hood Schifino from the corner. Jalen Hood Schifino hits another 3. Yo. I've seen enough, man. Play the young guys. Play the young guys. I've been saying it all season. Here is Dylan Brooks. He's backing down Grimes. He turns, fades off a foot. It's short. Sixers get the rebound. The Sixers don't even have a center on the floor. Alex Reeson, for the first time, might be the tallest player on the floor tonight. Here's Ricky Council through the legs. Ricky going to drive downhill, spin, kick, fade. Ricky can't get it to go. And it's tapped out by the Rockets. It's going to stay with Philly. 2:25 to go here in the first. Sixers trivia coming up, by the way. We got 100 likes in the chat. Let's go. It's about time, man. Come on, man. Drop them yes sirs in the chat. Scott, what's going on, man? Dom, what's up? 3-ball resets off. Adam, thanks for hitting the like button, man. Jalen Green crossing over. He drives, spins, kicks it back. Landale, wide open 3, and he drains it. 32-22. 2:07 to go here in the first quarter. Grimes at the top. Rockets revert to a zone. They have to play a zone because they can't stop Philly. Here's a 3 from Grimes, and he answers. Quentin Grimes puts the Sixers back up by 13. Woo! Here's Jalen Green spinning, driving, kicks it. Here's a 3-ball from Brooks. That one is off the mark. Too much sauce on that. Here comes Philly. Doughton going to hand it off to Ricky. Ricky driving the lane, lost control of it. It's out of bounds. Going to stay with the Sixers. Drop those yes sirs in the chat, man. I need everybody. Drop them yes sirs in the chat. Drop them in the chat right now. Let's go. We're about to hit that horn, man. About to wake up the neighbors real quick. Neighbors don't like me. They've been staring me down every time I leave the house, so we got to wake them up. We got to piss them off. Here's Chuma Okeke in for the first time. Chuma Okeke going to find Quentin Grimes. He dribbles downhill, finds Doughton in the corner, sidestep, Doughton a 3. Oh, my gosh. Guys, this might not be good. This might not be good. Yo, can we chill? We're about to have 40 points. We're about to have 40 points. 3-ball from Houston. They answer. Who was that? I didn't see who shot that. Here's a 3-ball Jalen Hood Schifino, and he answers it back. 41 points for the Sixers. By the way, that's Aaron Holiday, younger brother of Drew Holiday, in for the Houston Rockets. Here is Jalen Green going to cross over, drive. Green. Here's Jabari Smith Jr. 3-ball from Holiday. He hits another one, 41-28. 35 seconds ago here in quarter number 1. Doughton kicks it back. Grimes crossing, driving. Lost it. Rockets pick it up. 26 seconds to go here in quarter number 1. Green, guarded by Hood Schifino, guarded by Grimes. And he was fouled on the floor. Drop the yes sirs, baby.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Wake them up. Drop the yes sirs in the chat, man. Drop the yes sirs in the chat. Another one missed by the Rockets. Sixers pick it up. They lead by 13. 2 seconds to go. Brissett at the buzzer. Oh, he hits it again. Oh, my gosh. What in the world just happened, man? What in the world is happening right now? Colb, I'll get to your super chat in a second, man. Actually, I got you. Colb, $2 super chat. What do you say? Fellow distinguished gentlemen, how are we today? Well, that was an entertaining first quarter, man. That was an entertaining first quarter. Colb, thank you so much for the love, man. Guys, I've seen enough. Trade everybody, play the young guys. I've seen enough. I've seen enough. All right, man. It is time for some Sixers trivia. If you guys haven't been here the last couple of games, we have a very, very close race going on right now. Very close race going on right now. So anybody can win. Anybody can win. We still have 15 games left, and we got a lot of good stuff in store, man. It's a very tight race when it comes to the trivia. So I'm going to let you guys know about the trivia, man. First person to get it right in the chat is going to hear this sound. It's not about who gets it right. It's about who gets it right first and comments it in the chat. So do me a favor. Get those keyboards ready. All right. But before I give you the question, got to let you know it's brought to us by our partners over at National University. Ladies and gentlemen, check out National University. They are a nonprofit accredited university offering flexible online schooling. If you're someone trying to balance work life and school, NU is perfect for you because they offer 4 and 8 week classes while allowing you to start sooner and finish faster. They offer 150-degree programs, credentials, and certificates, and they understand that when you start or return to higher ed, you're not just a student, but a parent, caretaker, employee, and more. So they give you the support to balance your life. National University is veteran-founded, and they awarded $50 million plus in scholarships last year. So if you're interested in checking out their flexible curriculum and program offerings, click the link down in the description or the live chat. Get more info today. National University, where you can juggle school with everything else life has to offer. And let's see who's going to be our Sixers Scholar of the evening, man. Here is our question, okay? And I think you guys might find this one pretty funny. But the question is, how many games did current Sixers announcer Ala Abdelnaby play as a member of the Sixers in his career? How many games did Ala Abdelnaby play as a member of the 76ers in his career? That's right. Maybe you didn't know. Maybe you did. Ala Abdelnaby was a former member of the 76ers. How many games did Ala Abdelnaby play as a Sixer in his career? We'll get to the answer at our next stoppage as the Rockets miss one to begin the second quarter. Sixers have the rock. Jeff Doughton with the rock. He's dribbling up top one-on-one. He's going to drive in, step back for 2. That one is short. Picked up by Houston. Jabari Smith going to find a cutting Tari Eason. He goes up against Reese. Got the bucket to fall. How many games did Ala Abdelnaby play as a 76er? He was actually a first-round pick out of Duke back in 1990. Wasn't picked by the Sixers, but he did end up playing for the Sixers. Question is, how many games did he play? All right, man, let's see who got it. Let's see who got it. I'm going to pull up the other chat, and we'll see who got the correct answer. Like I said, we have a very tight trivia race going on right now. Whoever gets the most wins a prize at the end of the season. Edwards going to miss the floater, and then Okeke fights for the rebound and puts it back in. Pretty crazy because the Rockets didn't even play yesterday, and the Sixers did. And the Sixers are fighting for their lives. Like I said, another miss by the Rockets. That was Holiday. Sixers are playing like these guys want new contracts, which I don't blame them. Here's Downton. He's going to drive, go in, and he's fouled. All right, man. Let's see who got it first and who is going to be our Sixers Scholar of the evening. The correct answer is 3 games. 3. Let's see who got it. Did anybody get it? Did anybody get it? The question is, how many games did he play as a member of the 76ers? Sixers just hit another 3. Holy smokes. All right, the first person to get it correct is Jamie Slack. Jamie, congratulations. Give Jamie some love in the chat. Shout out to Jamie. Dubs for Jamie. Congratulations. Shout out to Jamie. Yes, Ala Abdelnaby played 3 games for the 76ers in his NBA career. He didn't play much. He ended up getting a lot of injuries and didn't really amount to much as a player. Now he's the Sixers color commentator. But yeah, 3 games for Ala Abdelnaby. Thank you all for playing Sixers trivia. Shout out to National University. A couple people said 4. You guys were close. Good guesses. Good guesses. It's going to be Jamie's second win of the season. We have Philly Sports Dylan leading with 6. Ego and Lou World with 5 apiece, and Busy Bee with 4. Dom Boyle with 3. That's our leaderboard right now. So shout out to everybody who's been tapping in, trying to win those trivias. Still got 15 games left. There's Jeff Doughton Jr. steps back off the dribble, a 3. That one is missed. Picked up by Houston, and here they come. Fred VanVleet guarded by Doughton. VanVleet, the one bouncer, and the slam down. Who was that? They just put in some subs. That was Tari Eason, but Jay Sean Tate is in the game, number 8 for the Houston Rockets. Jay Sean Tate. Here's a 3-ball hood. Shafino off the mark. Brissett gets the rebound, and he's going to lose it. Rockets pick it up. 15-point game. VanVleet down the lane. He missed a layup. Dude, these young guys, see, the Sixers' problem is that they signed a bunch of young players who are trying to fight for their lives. By the way, the Sixers' 44 points are the second most that the team has scored in any quarter this season. I would have thought more for him to be a commentator for the team. Asia, what's going on? Secret, what's up? Mods, thank you guys for being here. Thanks for helping keep the chat clean. 3-ball missed by Okiki. Brissett puts it up, and he's fouled under the rim. The great Duke says, Thunder fans scouting you for Wednesday. This is crazy what's happening. What's up, man? Thanks for being here. Guys, we got 290 people in the chat. Please do me a huge favor. Go down below. Even if you're not Sixers fans or whatever, we welcome everybody. Hit the subscribe button, and please hit the like button as well. Help us get to 200 likes. Help us get to 42,000 subscribers. We've been grinding every game. We're here all season long. We do a pregame show, live game, and postgame. So we got you going on, man. We got you going on in every facet. We break down the team. I cover the Sixers. I cover the Eagles. I'm on Bleacher Report. I do a lot of sports coverage, man. So I really appreciate all of you. And please join in on the chat and get active. Sixers missed the second one, but they get the rebound. I've never seen this team play as hard as this season. Doughton's going to throw it off somebody's foot. Dude, these guys are playing as hard as they can. This is insane. This is insane. I put out a tweet yesterday. It kind of blew up. I said the 76ers tried to tank by signing a bunch of players who are playing as hard as they can to save their careers, and it couldn't be more true. Hood Shafino got plucked. Brissett picked it up. He got plucked. Here's Jay Sean Tate. Finds Jabari Smith right to the rim. He missed the layup. And now Hood Shafino going to get thrown to the ground by Jay Sean Tate. Guys, this is channel family friendly. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Dude, these guys got to chill out, because now I'm starting to think. Like, yo, this team might actually mess around and win this game. We cannot win this game, guys. We got lucky last night. Brooklyn Nets won last night to prevent us from losing ground. So the Sixers need to chill out right now and just relax. Here's Jalen Hood-Schifino. He's going to step back for 3. That's off the back rim. Sixers pick it up. Justin Edwards for 3, and he drills it. It is 52-34. Holy smokes, bro. Holy smokes, bro. Sengun gets double teamed down to Van Vliet. Van Vliet to a cutting Eason, and he is fouled by Chuma Okeke. The Sixers have signed a bunch of players who are fighting for their careers, and these guys are playing as hard as they can. Guys, I do agree that this is fun to watch for once. These guys are playing with energy. They're moving the ball. This could be some of the next iteration of this team. But I'll tell you, man, they can't win this game. They cannot afford to keep winning games, man. We're 15 left in the season. Yeah, the Sixers cannot win this game, bro. $16-point game after the free throws. Here's a 3-ball again. Are you kidding me? Bro, this might actually be one of them games, man, where the Sixers don't miss. This might be one of those games where the Sixers don't miss, man. Come on. Another steal by the Sixers. Holy crap. Hood-Schifino down the lane, goes up, lays it in, bro. It's a 21-point lead. If this was NBA 2K, they'd have to pass the sticks. Eason kicks it out. 3-ball from Brooks, and he hits. Holy crap, yo. What's going on, man? What is going on right now? 3-ball Philly, they hit another 3. Dude, they have 60 points. Guys, we have 60 points with 6:30 to go in the second quarter. What in the world is happening? Smith goes right in for a layup. Guys, I'm going to lose my marbles in a second. I might actually lose my mind. 3-ball from Philly. Oh, it just bounced out. Dude, what in the world is happening right now? Dude, this is nuts, bro. I'm sorry, bro. This is actually like insane. Dude, there's 6 minutes to play in the second quarter. We have 60 points. What? What? Channel members, I need you guys to drop the tank emojis, man. I need y'all to drop the tank emojis. We have 290 people in the chat right now, guys. Do me a favor, get this to 200 likes. This might be the best game we see for the next 3 years. These guys have only known each other on a first-name basis for the last 2 days. And they're out here cooking the Rockets, who are the 2nd seed on a 6-game win streak. Now, again, I know sometimes things happen. You know, teams get lucky. They just can't miss, right? That's how the NBA regular season goes. But when we're seeing Quentin Grimes and Jeff Doughton and Justin Edwards literally not miss, Rockets came into this game like, oh, yeah, this will be a cakewalk. This will be a cakewalk. And they're getting it handed to them. They're getting it handed to them. At home, by the way. At home. This makes no sense, bro. And look, I'm not trying to come in here and root for my team to lose, but it's like, bro, there's 15 games left. We got lucky yesterday. Do the Nets and Raptors play tonight? Let's see. Do they play tonight? Toronto plays at 10. Toronto plays against Phoenix, so I mean, Toronto, they could win that game. They could, but they keep pulling their starters in the fourth quarter of games, so maybe not. Oh my gosh, yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. Sixers heard that Paul George was out for the season. They said, yeah, we're about to start cooking. And this is the second of a back-to-back. Ladies and gentlemen, keep in mind, the 76ers played yesterday and won, and they're only playing 8 players. They only played 8 players yesterday. This team, bro. All right, get this to 200 likes, man. Get this to 200 likes. We got 310 people in here. Let's go. Sixers have 13 threes in the first half, tied for any half this season. Jalen Green airballs a 3. Sengun saves it. Eason behind the back. These boys are getting riled up now. They have to start working. Dylan Brooks for 3. Missed it. Jared Butler dribbling downhill. Here's Quentin Grimes. Grimes guarded by Tari Eason. Grimes going to dribble in, step back. Grimes, mid-range, short. Yo, Nurse might have to call up the G League mid-game. He might have to tell the G League to fly over here real quick. Jalen Green goes up. Off-balance shot. Little wonky, but he gets an and one opportunity. Nice bucket by Jalen Green. Yo, do you guys think if the Sixers played this lineup all season that they would have more wins than they do? Do you think the Sixers would have more wins than they do right now? We don't even have a center, bro. What is wrong with Sengun? I'm wondering the same thing. Yo, Sengun's playing against no center right now, and he won't even attack. Edwards pulls up the mid-range, got it to go. And you know what pisses me off, man? The Sixers are doing a bunch of things on defense right now that you do when you're undermanned. And I don't understand why Nick Nurse has waited all season to do it. Sengun up with the hook shot, gets a default, 16-point game. Like, why is Nick Nurse waiting to send all these traps and double teams this late in the season? Alex Reese for 3. Oh my gosh, yo. 65 points. They have 65 points. Ladies and gentlemen, if they get 80 points in the first half, I will stand up and do a standing ovation. Jalen Green misses the layup, and Jabari Smith puts it back in. 35 more likes, man. Get us to 200. Get us to 200. Hit that like button right now. Let's go. Let's go. Justin Edwards, Alex Reese for 3. That one rolls off the rim. Rockets pick it up. Yo, Grimes just dove trying to intercept the pass. 3 ball from Eason. We got an offensive foul on Sengun. Rockets, can you stop playing? Bro, can you stop playing so stupid? Oh my gosh. And I said that you guys are a good team? You guys suck. No wonder you got no fans in the stands tonight. Are you kidding me? Holy crap. You guys are playing like you're the tanking Sixers right now. We can't even tank correctly, and you're out here playing like this? I said you had a good defense. My bad. Alex Reese for 3. Oh, my God. Alex Reese is a bartender, and this guy can't miss. Holy crap. 68 points. What? Dylan Brooks for 3. Clank. And he's fouled. You guys want to know why I get mad at the 76ers? This is why I get mad at the 76ers. Because on the most meaningless game with 15 games to go, on a random Monday, the second of a back-to-back, a random Monday, this team decides to wake up and say, we are the best team in the NBA. We are going to sign a bunch of guys who are from Europe and who are from the bar down the street. And we are going to start cooking the Houston Rockets. That is the most Sixers-like thing to happen this season. Yeah, let's wake up and cause havoc to the Houston Rockets. Now, look, the Sixers might still lose this game. I'm still holding out hope, all right? But as I said yesterday, you can't sign a bunch of tanking players and a bunch of guys who want to survive the NBA and expect that they're not going to play their hearts out. These guys are playing as hard as they can. They are playing harder than everybody else. They are playing harder than any of the stars did this season. If you don't know who Alex Reese is, he's a former bartender, and he is cooking the Rockets right now. Here's Jared Butler. He finds Quentin Grimes. Grimes turns, spins. Grimes hands it off, and Brissett dropped it. Here come the Rockets, 3-on-3. Jared Butler steals it back. Jared Butler hesitates, drives to the rim, goes up, missed it, but he was fouled. O'Shea Brissett hadn't played a game in the NBA until Friday night. He is cooking right now. Alex Reese is a former bartender. He is cooking right now. Jalen Hood-Schifino barely played at all since being drafted. He is cooking right now. Chuma Okeke, I don't know what he was, but he is cooking right now. Quentin Grimes was a throw-in into a trade for Caleb Martin. He is cooking right now. Justin Edwards was undrafted. He's cooking right now. I'm telling you, man, they ruled Paul George out for the season, and these guys said, we are going to put on the best display that you've ever seen. The Sixers have made more threes in this first half than they have made in 46 games this season. Let me repeat that. The Sixers, this is per Kyle Neubeck. The Sixers have made 15 threes in the first half, which is more than they have made in 46 out of 67 games this season. That is unbelievable, man. That is unbelievable. Yo, how many times this season have I said, all you got to do is play the young guys. They want it bad. They play hard. Ladies and gentlemen, the most threes in a game is 29. The Sixers are on pace to have the most threes ever in an NBA game. The Sixers are going to have the most threes in an NBA game of all time. Oh my gosh, man. Who holds the record? The Boston Celtics. Oh my gosh. The Sixers are going to break the Celtics record. These guys don't know each other's first names. They haven't played together, and they're going to break the NBA record for most threes in a game. Ladies and gentlemen, the record is 29. They're going to break it. If this team breaks the all-time record, I don't even know what I'll do. I will go over to my neighbors right now, and I will knock on their door and personally shake their hand. I will shake their hand. First, we got to get it to 200 likes, though, man. We need 20 more. Get us to 200 likes. Get us to 200 likes. We need 20 more. Hit the subscribe button. Guys, help us get to 42K. If you look in the bottom right of the screen, we need, what do we need? 71 more? We need 71 more subs to get to 42K. Can we do it tonight? Can we do it tonight? This is actually insane, ladies and gentlemen. I can't believe what I'm watching right now. Hayden Azanaro, $2 super chat says so much for the draft pick. Hey, if we break the NBA record, screw the draft pick, man. We already have the team to win the chip next year. If we break this record, we got the team right here to win the chip, man. We don't need anybody else. All we need is a former bartender. Maybe we can hire like a doctor in the offseason. Maybe we can hire a guy that shines shoes at the mall. I mean, that's all we need to do. This might be my favorite Sixers team if they break the NBA record. Rollins says, Celtics tied opening night against the Knicks. Y'all need to chill. How about no? How about no, Rollins? Because guess what? You guys didn't do it with a bartender, a dentist, and a convenience store worker. Okay? You're not like us. They not like us. They are not like us, man. Tried doing it with O'Shea Brissett and Alex Reese and Jared Butler. You guys are not like us, man. This is the 76ers basketball that I've been waiting for. You know what? If they break the all-time record in this game, we might as well make the playoffs at that point because we're winning the championship. We're winning the championship if they break this record. The Sixers are currently shooting 15 for 26 from three. 58%. All right, man. Here's Fred VanVleet. He's going to pop a three. That one is short. 2:30 to go here in the first half. Can the Sixers hit 80 points? Jalen Hood-Schifino, he's going to drive, turn, spin, put it up. Hood-Schifino hits it again. It is a 20-point lead. It is a 20-point lead. We're going to win this game, man. I can't believe it. I can't believe we're going to win this game. And we're going to break the all-time NBA three-pointer record. Here's Jalen Green. He's going to drive. Lost it off his foot. They say Hood-Schifino hit it. 6 seconds to go in the first half, in the shot clock. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Robert Downs, what's going on? Cool J, what's up? Don Boyle. Guys, we need 5 more likes. Get us to 200 likes. VanVleet tried to draw a foul. Yo, they called a late whistle. No way. No way. No way, bro. Did they call a foul? Wait, maybe they didn't. Maybe they didn't. They gave him that? No way they gave him that. Ime Udoka's like, what's going on, bro? Okay, so they didn't give him that. They didn't. What was that, a shot clock violation? Let's hit another three. Why not? Let's hit another three. Here's Quentin Grimes driving downhill, steps back, mid-range. Grimes, oh my God. That was the most disgusting shot I've ever seen. 74 points. Eason for three. He misses it. Sixers pick it up. Here they come. 1:23 to go in the first half. Grimes threw it away. Here come the Rockets. Eason crossing, driving. Eason goes up, missed it. Grimes behind the back. Grimes, Hood-Schifino, oops it up. Butler can't hold it. Rockets tapped it, but they were out of bounds. Going to stay with the Sixers. Oh my gosh, man. This is crazy. Guys, we hit 200 likes. You guys are crushing it, man. Hit the yes sirs in the chat. We got to wake, we are waking up the neighbors tonight, man. We are waking up my damn neighbors tonight. Let's freaking go. 1 minute to go in the second quarter. Grimes a mid-range. Can't get it to fall. Rockets pick it up. Under a minute to play. Jalen Green finds Dylan Brooks. Drives to the rim. Lays it up and in. 50 seconds to go. It's a 20-point gap. Come on, let's hit another three-pointer before halftime. Let's just do it at this point. We might as well just win the whole thing. Hood-Schifino step back mid-range. Yo, this guy's disgusting, bro. He's disgusting. Give him a max. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Jalen Hood-Schifino, the max player. Brooks fouled and won. I don't care. Jalen Hood-Schifino to the moon. Yes, sir. He gets MVP chance. He gets MVP chance. $18 seconds to go after the free throws. Here's Jared Butler. He's going to cross over, pull up mid-range. Oh, my God, dude. 78. 78 points. What? What? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the Sixers Game Day Live Show. It's halftime live. I'm going to just sit back for a second here and just soak this in. I'm going to take this in. You know what it feels like? It feels like when you're on a diet and you can't have any sweets for like 3 months, and then you just stuff your face with a bunch of sugar. I feel reinvigorated. I feel like I just ran a 5-mile course. I feel like I just ran through a brick wall. I can't believe that just happened. Is this what it's like to watch good basketball again? Because I have forgotten what it is like to watch good basketball. Ladies and gentlemen, this might be the greatest Sixers team of all time. This might be the greatest Sixers team I've ever seen. We got a former bartender. We have a dentist, a utility worker, a mailman, a school bus driver, and I mean, bro, this is unbelievable. This might be the greatest team I've ever seen. They are on pace to beat the NBA record for three-pointers in a game. I've seen enough. Trade everybody and play this lineup. And no, I'm joking about the occupations, but literally, these guys do not know each other. They have never met each other until yesterday. And they might have just put up the greatest performance I've ever seen. Guys, this is unbelievable. I am ready to run through a brick wall. Drop the yes sirs in the chat, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Wake them up. Because the 76ers just turned a bunch of guys you don't know into the greatest lineup of all time. All right, let me get serious for a second, okay? That was absolutely ridiculous. The Houston Rockets came into this game with a mentality that they were going to whoop us on a 6-game win streak, and the Sixers just handed their ass to them. Now, can the Rockets come back? Yes, they can. Will they? I don't know. This feels like one of those games where the Sixers do not miss shots. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to drop one word in the comments right now in the chat to describe this game. The Sixers got lucky yesterday that the Nets decided to win, but the Sixers are currently ruining their tank job because they signed players who are on the verge of retirement, and these guys are playing as hard as they can to earn new contracts. These guys are playing as hard as they can to earn new contracts, and the Sixers don't even know how to tank. All I can say is, wow, 15 for 26 from three-point range in the first half. That is absurd. 58%. 58% from three. 15 threes. The NBA record is 29. Holy crap, dude. The Rockets are 5 for 21 from three. Ladies and gentlemen, I need everybody in here to hit the like button, man. My word of the half is GOAT. GOAT. Because this is the greatest Sixers lineup ever assembled. You thought Daryl Morey didn't have a plan? His plan was to sign another max player, have 96% of the payroll sidelined right now. Do you guys know that? The Sixers have 96% of their payroll on the bench. And they are currently serving it to the Houston Rockets, who are on a 6-game win streak in the West. Now, again, I know that sometimes these things happen, right? Like teams just have off nights and other teams just can't miss. But that was unbelievable. And the Sixers are ruining their tank. And honestly, tonight, like, I don't know if I'm mad at it. I don't know if I am, because I finally am feeling what basketball is like again. I feel like I'm having fun. At first, I'm like, all right, they're messing up the tank, but like, this is actually fun to watch. And I feel like I haven't had fun like this in a while. 14 points for Quentin Grimes, who's on fire lately. Jalen Hood-Schifino might actually be a find by Daryl Morey. I'm starting to think that Jalen Hood-Schifino, the former 17th overall pick last year, might actually be a hidden gem. It's not even like they're just hitting shots either. They are hitting the cleanest jump shots I've ever seen. Keep in mind, the Sixers were a 17-point underdog in this game. Justin Edwards with 13 points. Brissett with 10 and 6. Wow. I mean, they're only playing 9 or, 10 guys? Wait, did Yabusele actually come in? They're showing him on the box score. Is Yabu actually playing? I thought he was hurt. I thought Yabusele was out. Maybe this box score is wrong, but wow. I've said it all season, though. When you play young guys who are hungry, that move the ball well, that move around, they have energy. I mean, this is what happens. This is what happens. Do I think the Sixers could mess around and lose this game? Absolutely. But I think right now they're having one of those games where they just don't miss. All right, one word in the chat. Let's see. Unreal. Dom says exuberance. Busy B says perplexing. Cool J says flabbergasted. Lionheart. K says cook session. David says surprise. Don says incredible. Fast, baffling, blowout. Ludacris says D green. Tex says legendary. AG says slam dunk the like button. Let's go, guys. We're almost at 300, man. Keep it going. Keep it going. We do this every game, man. I'm RB. Philly take with RB. We do this every game. Pregame, live game, and postgame. Is this the squinting Morey is talking about, says Robert? It might be. We might have to squint. We might have to squint this hard to see this, man. This is crazy. Dude, the Sixers really don't care, man. Sixers really don't care, man. Oh my gosh, man. $78 points in the first half. All right, I got an honest question for you guys, man. Yeah, I don't think Yabusele played, so this box score has to be wrong. Shoe Game says, I've seen enough sign Jalen Hood-Schifino for the rest of his career. Yo, they waived Jalen Hood-Schifino. He might actually be a steal. Yo, we need to move Daryl Morey to the scouting department. Daryl Morey's eye for talent is like a freaking Wall Street trader who predicts the next big stock before it blows up. Move Daryl Morey to the scouting department. Move Daryl Morey to the scouting department. This guy just finds the most random players. I mean, really, who the hell is Alex Reese? No offense. Shout out to Alex Reese. He's playing well, man. This guy was a former bartender, and he's out here cooking. He's out here cooking, man. 4 guys in double-digit scoring. ChatGPT is best what they're going to say now. Yo, facts. Facts. He literally put these guys together. He went to ChatGPT and he said, who are the players that I can sign for the rest of the season? But on the flip side, we might lose our pick because of this. My question for you guys is, do you think the Sixers are actually going to win this game? Are the Sixers going to win this game, yes or no? I'm starting to think they might win this game, which sucks. But they are. Guys, we're 61 subs away from 42,000, man. Can we get the 42,000 subscribers? Ladies and gentlemen, become a channel member, support our show, cop some merch on the website, support our brand, man. We do this every game, trying to keep it as entertaining as possible. This has been a lot of fun, man. This has been a lot of fun. I'm actually having fun for once, so that's a good thing, right? Join the Discord as well, man. Dropping the links in the chat. Wow. Okay. Okay. Whew. And most importantly, let's get to 300 likes. We need 60 more. We need 60 more. Now, the Rockets might come out with the best third quarter we've ever seen. Rockets might come out with the best third quarter we've ever seen, to be honest. But we'll see. We'll see. Top Shot Tesla gifting a Philly Take membership. Let's go. Also, Top Shot, I apologize for missing your prior super chat. I'm reading it now. Rockets gave up a 44-point first quarter to the Bluecoats. They really did. The Rockets might be fraudulent. Second seed in the West, they might be frauds. All right, man. Guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We'll get ready for the second half. Another question I have for you guys. Are the Sixers going to break the all-time three-point record? Ladies and gentlemen, are the Sixers going to break the all-time NBA record for threes? Top Shot says 42K doing big numbers, RB. Thank you, man. Let's keep it growing and going. We need 60 more subs. Can we get the 42K tonight? Can we get to the big 42K? We've been grinding, man. Every game right here, pregame, live game, postgame. All right, we'll be back in just a few moments. I think the Sixers are going to break the record, man. Why not? Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, we'll be right back. All right, man, we're back. We're back. Welcome in Sixers Game Day Live Show. If you left the chat during halftime, you're a fraud. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, these Sixers are breaking the all-time record tonight. So welcome in. We're about to witness history. We are about to witness NBA history, ladies and gentlemen. And the Sixers are going to mess up the tank, man. All right, man, let's do it. Let's do it. Shout out to the members. Shout out to the mods. We begin half number 2. Butler goes up, floats it in, and the Sixers have 80 points. 80 to 57 now as we begin. Wow. Here's a 3-ball. Van Vliet and a pump fake. Swing it. Green. Brooks a 3. And he gets the bounce off the rim, off the backboard, and in. First time with a halftime lead of 20-plus since April 6th of last season. That is absurd. 15 for 26 were the Sixers in the first half from three-point range. 57.7%. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in, your normal stroll through the stream, you're witnessing history, man. Wow. Here's Jared Butler, 5 on the shot clock. He's going to cross over, turn, spin, drive. Butler off the window. Got the bounce. What a shot by Jared Butler. 82 to 60 is the score. Here's Alperen Sengun. The Sixers take it away. Butler with the rock. He's going to find Edwards. Edwards for 3. Cha-ching! Let's go. Let's go. 14 threes away from the NBA record. Green steps back. He answers. All right, guys. I need everybody in the chat. We're going to start counting these down, man. Drop 14 in the chat. Actually, no. Drop 16 in the chat. We're going to start counting these. Here's another 3. Ricky got it. Drop 17 in the chat. Oh, my gosh.
Yes, he's on fire.
Sir. 17's in the chat. Oh, we got a timeout on the floor. '17's in the chat. The Sixers have hit 17 threes, man. Put them in the record books, baby. Let's go. We need 13 more. We could take the 2016 Lakers. We could take the 2024 Golden State Warriors. They don't compare to this Sixers team, man. O'Shea Brissett, Quentin Grimes, Justin Edwards, Jared Butler, and Ricky Council. Get ready to etch your names into the history books, man. Yo, what in the world is going on right now, man? 329 people in here, guys. Hit the like button. Get us to 300 likes, man. Get us to 300 likes, man. I just can't believe this, man. This is not. I'm glad I know what it feels like again to watch good basketball. I'm glad I'm like feeling what this is like again. It's like a nice buzz, you know? I forgot what it was like. I forgot what it was like, man. We might as well just go win the championship after this. Yo, can we get the 300 likes, man? Come on now. That like button, man. Get us to 42,000 subs. Let's go. You just can't even make this up, bro. They got to just keep trying for it. Keep shooting threes. Here's Sengun. He's going to find Van Vliet. Van Vliet coming around his screen. Van Vliet steps back. He finds Jalen Green. Here's Dylan Brooks. Brooks posting up. Jalen Green for 3. Van Vliet finds Sengun in the post. Kicks it out. Tari Eason. Ball is almost stolen away. Van Vliet for 3. That's off the mark. Sixers. Can't get it back. Sengun put it up. It looked like he wanted a foul call, but he gets the putback. Crazy thing is this is the Sixers backups to the backups. They can't even put in other guys. They're playing too good. Here's Justin Edwards. He's going to cross, drive, gets plucked out of bounds. Going to stay with the Sixers. Sixers are currently 17 for 28 from three-point range, 60.7%. 88 points have come. No, that's not right, is it? I don't know what kind of graphic that was. Grimes step back 3. That one just missed. Picked up by Houston. Here are the Rockets. Going to drive, spin. Tari Eason going to find Jalen Green. Green coming downhill. Turns, spins, dumps it. Sengun slams it down. Nice ball movement by the Houston Rockets. Here come the 76ers. Jared Butler with the rock. He's going to think now. Kick to the corner. Edwards drives. Edwards, corner. Grimes, 3. Got it! Oh! 18! 18 in the chat. Drop the 18s in the chat. Dylan Brooks down the other end. Ladies and gentlemen, the Sixers have 18 threes in this game. Dylan Brooks going to answer with a 3 of his own. It's 91-70. Here we go. Can they keep doing it? Can they make it number 19? Can they make number 19? Jared Butler coming around a screen. He's going to drive downhill, and he walked. All right, you guys are getting on my nerves now, man. Get us to 300 likes, bro. Likes haven't moved. We're getting to 3 million likes tonight on this stream. We're about to break the all-time record. We're about to break the all-time record. Here's Jalen Green up top. He's coming around his screen. Green, one bouncer over to Tari Eason. Eason going to drive in, floats up the midi. Can't get it to go. Brooks fouls. Brooks with an offensive foul on the rebound. Basketball is an interesting game, man. Some nights you can show up and you're the best team of all time. Wow. Wow. Here's Justin Edwards going to find Jared Butler. These guys got to know how many threes they have right now. Come on, shoot a 3. Shoot a 3. Butler going to drive downhill. Floats it up off the window. He missed it. Here's Jalen Green. Spins around Grimes. Green to the corner. Brooks. 3-ball. Eason. Hits it. 91-73. You're telling me there's a chance. You're telling me there's a chance. By the way, the Sixers franchise record for threes in a game is 24. Edwards floats it up and in. The Sixers franchise record is 24, and they're already at 18. They're already at 18. Jalen Green going to step back from 3. He drills it. Back to a 17-point game. Let's go, Sixers. Hit the 3. Let's just do it. Let's do it. Edwards going to drive. Spin. Ricky all the way. Out to the corner, and he throws it away. He throws it away. I think I've officially reverted to cheering for the Sixers tonight if they can break this record. Here is Fred Van Vliet. He's going to find Jalen Green. Green. Oh, behind the back pass. What a find. Sengun from 5 feet out. He missed it. That was a weird shot. Rockets get the rebound. Here's a 3 from Van Vliet, and he drains it. It's back to a 14-point game. Timeout, Nick Nurse. The tank might be aligned after all. The tank might be corrected after all. 14-point game. We got 279 likes, 20 more to hit 300. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into Sixers Game Day Live presented by National University. Go down below, Hit the like button. 340 in the chat. Get us to 42,000 subs. We're at 41,941. Who is going to get us to 42,000? Don't be a shadow watcher, man. Get active in the comments. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, man. Come on, man. '76ers are just, they're like an unreal team, bro. Part of this season is going to be making NBA history when they should be tanking. On the night that Paul George goes out for the season, the Sixers turn into the greatest team ever. $2 super chat from Riaz. He says, this season feels like a sick joke went too far. It really does, man. It really does. And it just keeps on giving, you know? Just keeps on going. This season is unbelievable. This season is hilarious, bro. Subs coming in to stop the bleeding. We don't have any other subs, man. This is our whole team. Sixers are down 11 players tonight. Sixers are down 11 players tonight, and they're out here with 18 threes already. Their franchise record is 24. That was on March 31st of last season. I remember that, man. It wasn't too long ago. That was a crazy game. I believe everybody was out in that game, too. Five seconds ago, here's Quentin Grimes going to cross over, drive downhill, lays it up and in. These guys are playing too good, man. But yeah, that was a game last year. The Sixers had 24 threes. Yeah, their starting lineup. I'm going to read you their starting lineup in a second in that game last year. Brooks for 3. He drills it. Rockets storming back. The lineup in that game was Tobias Harris, Mo Bamba, Kyle Lowry, Cameron Payne, and Kelly Oubre. That was the lineup in that game. Grimes going to get fouled by Brooks. Sixers set their franchise record last year with 24 threes against the Raptors, and their starting five was Tobias, Mo Bamba, Kyle Lowry, Cameron Payne, and Kelly Oubre. Batum also had 5 threes off the bench, and Buddy Hield had 3, which is nuts. That is wild. First free throw going to be missed by Quentin Grimes. Look, if the Sixers can lose this game, though, would I still prefer that? Yes. But if they can break the all-time threes record, I mean, why not, dude? Why not? So the second free throw is good. It's 96-82, and the Rockets turn it over again. Dude, the Rockets are getting clamped. The Rockets don't know what to do. Here's Jeff Doughton finds Quentin Grimes. Grimes going to get smacked in the face. That's a foul on Van Vliet. Let's go. We need 10 more likes, man. Get us to 300 so we can wake up the neighbors. Let's go. Let's go. Hit that like button. The record is 29 threes in a game by the Celtics. So the Sixers are currently 11 behind that. Brissett going to turn it over, driving to the rim. Here come the Rockets. Brooks driving downhill, goes up, in with the left hand, and got it. It's a 12-point game. We are back in business, baby. We are back in business. Grimes going behind the back. He's going to find Hood Schifino. Hood Schifino finds Doughton. Doughton posting up. He turns. Doughton to the corner. Brissett for three. It's short. All right, I think the Rockets are actually trying now. Rockets are actually trying now. Jalen Green coming around a screen. He's going to find Jabari Smith. Jabari Smith steps back for three. Hits it again. 96-87. It's a 9-point game. Oh, man. Woo. All right, they might be back. They might be back. Doughton drives down the lane, goes up, plucked. It's going to be Sixers ball. All right, guys, we might be back in tanking mode here. I told you the game was going to flip, man. I told you it could flip. Drop the tanks in the chat. Drop the tank emojis. See what this team does, man? They take you on an emotional roller coaster. Justin Edwards going to find Quentin Grimes. Grimes at the wing. Grimes gets doubled, and he is fouled. .4:10 to go here in the third quarter. Grimes has it, guarded by Jalen Green. Grimes going to step back for three. Got it again! Drop the 19s in the chat! Woo! 19 threes for Philly. Dylan Brooks going to find Jalen Green up top. Green guarded by Hood Schifino. 10 on the shot clock. Jalen Green coming around a screen. Jalen Green pops up a three of his own. Can't get it to fall. Doughton the rebound. Here comes Philly. Doughton coming down the floor against Van Vliet. He finds Grimes. Grimes trying to take the screen. Keep in mind, Sixers have no center on the floor. Grimes going to turn, spin, finds Hood Schifino, and he threw it away. Turned over. Grimes up to 23 points on the evening now. Quentin Grimes, man. Wow. 3:22 to go here in the third quarter. We need 8 more likes, man. Get us to 300. Let's go. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Here's Fred Van Vliet. Van Vliet. Smith drives, lays it up and in. Can we get to 42,000 subs tonight? Let's do it. 3:07 to go here in the third. Doughton going to drive downhill, goes up in traffic. Got the roll. Sixers lead it by 12. 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Jalen Green guarded by Jalen Hood Schifino. Jalen Green coming around a screen. He's going to find a cutting Smith. Jabari Smith to the rack, goes right up and in. Jeff Doughton going to step back for three. He can't get it to fall. Rockets the board. 10-point game. 2:25 to go in the third. Here's Jabari Smith from the corner, and he drills another one. It is a 7-point ball game, and out of nowhere, the Rockets have stormed back. The Rockets have stormed back, ladies and gentlemen. Jalen Hood Schifino finds Edwards. Edwards a three. It's short. And the Rockets reel it in. The Young Bucks trying to stop the bleeding. Here's Jayshawn Tate, goes right up and in. It is a 5-point ball game, and Nick Nurse wants a timeout. So just like that, we are back in the tanking business. It was nice while it lasted, but we are back in the tanking business, okay? This is what, like, if you guys are in here from an outsider perspective, first off, thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. The Sixers have not given me this type of energy in a game in a while. But this is the type of emotional representation of this season. This is exactly what the Sixers have done to me this season. They will get me so excited in one half of basketball and then literally step on my heart in the second half. This is what they do. Someone said we're at 299 likes. Get us one more, man. Who's going to be number 300? Who's going to be number 300? But hey, man, we do our thing. We push through. And we are here, man. Sixers Game Day Live. Every Sixers game the rest of the season. Pre-game, live game, and post-game. Every single game. This has been wild. This has been a wild experience. This has been a wild experience. I can't even lie. Tell you what, man, if Quentin Grimes gets 30 tonight, he's going to have his 5th 30-point game as a Sixer. We got 300 likes in the chat. Let's go! Let's go, man. You guys are crushing it right now. Can we get the 500 likes? Let's go. Drop the yes sirs in the chat. We got a tight ball game. Chuma Okeke is going to push Dylan Brooks. It is an offensive foul. Now we got a fight going. Jayshawn Tate and Jeff Doughton Jr. Tate's trying to punch the ball away. Doughton's yelling at him. Yo, Tate, get out of here, bro. Or no, it's Tari Eason. That's Tari Eason. Now he's going to shove Doughton. Yo, he's going to let him shove my guy, Jeff? You going to let him shove my guy, Jeff? What's up? Yeah, Jeff, let him know. Let him know, Jeff. And now we got a fight. Now we got a fight going on. It's Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks and Jalen Hood-Schifino. We got a brawl. No, we don't. I'm just kidding. But, hey, we got guys yelling at each other. Let's go. Let's go. I've been waiting all season to see some fight from this team. Let's go. You let them know, Jalen. Jalen Hood-Schifino. Yeah. 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 Kyle Lowry, Coach Kyle Lowry over here controlling the team. Yo, Jalen Hood-Schifino and Dylan Brooks going at it. Tari Eason and Jeff Doughton going at it. Yo, that's crazy. Jalen Green really shoved him like that. Jalen Green really shoved Jalen Hood-Schifino. Yo, what's up with that? Why is he shoving him like that? Yeah, you let him know, Hood-Schifino. What's up with that, bro? That's got to be a tech at least. Ryan Pupper, $5 super chat says, why is he calling timeout? RB, relax. We need this loss. Just let the tank keep going. Hey, I agree, man. Even the Sixers vets are getting hyped for this, man. This team's got some dog in them. I like this team, though. Jalen Hood-Schifino wasn't letting it happen. He was drawing too. Yeah, Jalen Green. Yeah, review that. You saw him shove him in the chest for what? So it started with Jeff Doughton. He shoved Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks is kind of getting in Jeff Doughton's head like normal. Then Tari Eason comes over trying to strip the ball. Doughton said, get off me. Get off me. Tari Eason said, give me the ball, bro. Give me the ball. Justin Edwards is, a little side talking trash. And then Jalen Hood-Schifino's with Jalen Green. Jalen Hood-Schifino got in his head. He said, what's up, bro? You guys ain't winning the chip. Then he pushes Jalen Hood-Schifino. Ricky Council's like, I'm not trying to be in the middle of this. Then the coaches come in, barreling in. Nick Nurse is walking in like the dad, saying, yo, get off my son, man. We almost had a brawl here in Houston. So the Sixers are going to get a technical free throw. Council's going to shoot it, and he knocks it down. Here's a jump shot from Jabari Smith, going to knock it down. It's a 4-point game, 1:35 remaining here in the third. We have a freaking game, don't we, man? Things are getting scrappy out here. Watch Dylan Brooks. Sixers going to turn it over again. You know what really grinds my gears, though, man? If you want me to be honest, the Rockets are out here acting like they're beating a championship team. These guys are struggling against G Leaguers. Here's a 3-ball from Green. He missed it. Rockets get the rebound. I just find it very funny the Rockets are acting like this. You know what? I take back what I said before the game. They're not going anywhere in the playoffs. These guys are too immature. I was really having fun watching the Rockets this season, but after the way they're trying to bully our G Leaguers, man, I don't know. These boys are struggling to beat the Philadelphia Sixer G Leaguers. Guys, we are 53 subs away from 42K. Get us there, man. Welcome in. It's a 2-point game. The Rockets on an 11-1 run. Here's Doughton going to drive, kick, Council for 3. That's off the mark. Hey, at least these guys are learning, though. Right? What it's like to be in a tough situation like this. Builds character. Jalen Green right to the rim. They're going to tie it up at 102. 33 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Doughton against Brooks. Don't let him get in your head. Come on, Doughton. You got to start flopping. You got to draw the foul, man. He's all up on you. Yo, come on. Where's the foul, bro? He's all over him. Doughton lost it again. And the Sixers steal it back. Nice play by Justin Edwards. 14 seconds to go here in the third. Sixers want to win this game badly now. 6 seconds to go in the third. Jalen Hood-Schifino going to step back for 3. He missed it. Okeke, the rebound. He lost it out of bounds. 0.5 to go here in the third quarter. So the Rockets outscore the Sixers by 21 in the third quarter. They score 45, and it is 102-102 as we enter the fourth quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, what a game we have here, man. What a game we have here. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor. Drop some fires in the chat. This has been a wild game. This has been an insane game. I'll tell you that, man. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to get this to 400 likes. Hit that like button right now, man. This is crazy. This is crazy, bro. What a game. What a game this has been. All right, who do you guys think's going to win, Sixers or Rockets? Sixers or Rockets? Now that it's tied up again and the Sixers blew this, I'm ready for the full tankathon. It was fun, though. It was fun, but I'm ready for the full tankathon. Drop some fires in the chat. Drop some tank emojis. Let's go. All right, man, before we jump into the fourth quarter, got to let you guys know again about National University. Ladies and gentlemen, National University is a nonprofit accredited university offering flexible online schooling. If you're someone trying to balance work life and school, NU is perfect. They offer 4 and 8 week online courses that allow you to start soon and finish the programs fast. They offer 150-degree programs, credentials, and certificates, and they understand that when you return to higher education, you have other responsibilities as well. So they do their best to give you the support that you need to balance your life. National University is a veteran-founded university that awarded $50 million plus in scholarships last year. So if you're interested in checking out their flexible curriculum and program offerings, click the link down in the description or the live chat. Get more info today. National University, where you can juggle school with everything else life has to offer. Check them out, man. Check them out. Especially if you're someone trying to go back to school, maybe get some financial aid. Check out their programs, man. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a game here in Houston. I didn't think we would, but we do. The tank is on. The Sixers are getting scrappy with the Houston Rockets. Jalen Green and Jalen Hood-Schifino. We have Dylan Brooks and Jalen Hood-Schifino. We have Tari Eason and Jeff Doughton. Crazy stuff, man. The Sixers have 19 three-pointers. They need 6 to break the franchise record. They need 11 to break the NBA record. $5 super chat from Brian Pumper says, any Sixers fan rooting for a win is our enemy. Hey, man, the tank's in sight now. The tank is in sight, Brian. Appreciate the love as always, man. Thank you. Guys, can we get the 42,000 subs? Hit that sub button. 1 quarter to play here in Houston. We got cardiac hoops. Alex Reese is back in for Philly. Here's Jabari Smith. He's going to drive, turn, fade, miss the jumper. Reese lost it out of bounds, plucked away by Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks wants a review. They're not going to get it, though. Alex Reese is a funny guy, man. For the Rockets, it'll be Aaron Holiday, Fred VanVleet, Jabari Smith Jr., Tari Eason, and Dylan Brooks. Both teams going small. Now VanVleet's going to pluck it away from Reese and foul him beyond the perimeter. Beyond the perimeter. It's 102 to 102. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in. Shout out to the members in here. AG, Don Boyle, Philly Shad. What's up? Glad to see everybody has returned for this insane game. 15 games left in the season. Here's Quentin Grimes. Quick pull-up 3. Got it to go. What a shot by Q.
He's on fire.
Woo. Quentin Grimes with 26, a heat check. And that's three-pointer number 20 on the night for Philly. Here's Fred VanVleet. VanVleet going to drive, 1 bounce, he's fouled. Yo, by the way, the Sixers have made more three-pointers tonight than they have two-pointers. The Sixers have made 20 three-pointers tonight, and they've made 19 two-pointers. That's insane. Drop the 20s in the chat. Here's Dylan Brooks, going to hand it to VanVleet. VanVleet, pump fakes, drives, turns, spins, back to Brooks. Brooks, contested 3, can't get the roll. Sixers get it back. Yo, how funny would it be if the Sixers win this game? How dumb would the Rockets look? Here's Quentin Grimes getting pressed by VanVleet. Drives through the coverage, goes up. What a finish by Quentin Grimes. Are you kidding me? Don't tell me Quentin Grimes can't be a piece, man. This guy can play. This guy can hoop. What a finish that was. Here's Fred VanVleet working the pick and roll. Kicks it back. Eason. Oh, you don't want to take the shot? What, are you scared? You traveled, Eason. How about you shut your damn mouth and learn how to dribble the basketball, bruh? You want to shove Jeff Doughton, right? How about you stop traveling, bro? Yeah. What's up, Tari Eason? Now I'm talking smack. What's up, Eason? You want to travel, huh? Here's Quentin Grimes again, behind the back. Grimes crossing over, steps back. Grimes for 3. He's fouled. Yo, Brooks is all over him, man. Brooks is harassing him. We got 3 coming up at the line, baby. We got 3 coming up at the line. Drop a fire emoji in the chat for Quentin Grimes, man. Drop a fire emoji for Quentin Grimes. Let's go. Guys, we got 400 plus in the chat right now. 413 watching us around the world. Do me a favor, like the stream right now. Get us to 400 likes, man. Get us to 400 likes. Quentin Grimes going to knock down the free throw. Let's go. Poll says the Rockets are going to win. We'll see. Let's go. Get us to 400. It's been a while since we hit 400, man. We got some excitement late in the season here. I'm having fun watching this game. By the way, Sixers on a second of a back-to-back, too. If you guys are new to the show, we do this every single Sixers game of the season. Pre-game, live game, post-game. I'm RB. I make videos about the Sixers and the NBA. I drop live streams. I drop a bunch of content. Sixers, Eagles, and more. Philly Shad member for 42 months says Grimes better stay with the team. I've seen enough. I agree. Shout out to Grimes. Sixers on a 7-0 run. It's 109-102. Here's Van Vliet. Jabari Smith against Jared Butler. Smith going to turn, drive, plucked. What a great defensive play on behalf of Jared Butler. Grimes going behind the back. They're harassing him again. Alex Reese, Jared Butler, down low. Brissett, back to Butler for three. Cha-ching! Drop the 21s in the chat. It's a 10-0 run for Philly.
He's on fire.
What's going on, Houston? Y'all were talking that talk, right? Y'all were talking that talk so talking fast. You forgot how to play basketball. You're getting your ass handed to you by G-Leaguers. G-Leaguers! First round exits. First round exits. For the Houston Rocket fans in here watching the stream, look, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for being here, but your team is a first round exit. They started talking all this talk to Jeff Doughton Jr. and Jalen Hood-Schifino, guys who weren't even on this team months ago. Jeff Doughton was, but he was in the G League. And you guys forgot how to play basketball. You are getting cooked by G Leaguers, okay? This isn't the Sixers roster. This isn't the Stars. This team has 21 three-pointers right now. They are 4 away from the franchise record. They are 10 away from or 9 away from the NBA record. Quentin Grimes has 30, by the way. Yo, can we drop 30s in the chat? Can we drop 30s in the chat? Quentin Grimes has now recorded his 5th 30-point game with the Sixers in 17 games. 5 30-point games in 17 games with the Sixers. Just for reference, Paul George had 3 30-point games in 42 games. I'm going to say that one more time. Quentin Grimes has 5 30-point games in 17 games with the Sixers, and Paul George had 3 30-point games in 42 games. $2 super chat from Carlos Rosado. He says, RB, please lose and get a better pick in this draft. Look, at the end of the day, I want them to lose as well, but I'm having a lot of fun watching these guys go to war, man. These guys are actually fighting for once, and it's actually nice to see a Sixers team that will battle. Yes, I want them to lose, man, but this is actually pretty fun. The Rockets were talking all this smack, and they're getting it handed to them by G-Leaguers. All right, man, 10-0 run for the Sixers, 9.5 to play. Here's a 3-ball from Eason. He's going to miss it. What happened, Tari Eason? You forgot how to shoot, too? You know how to talk smack, but you can't shoot and you can't dribble, apparently. Here's Quentin Grimes coming around the screen, goes behind the back. Grimes going to dribble in, pulls up from the high post. That one is short. Picked up by Houston, 9 minutes to go. Here's a 3-ball from Jayshawn Tate. He's going to cash it in down to a 7-point game. 470 people watching us. We just had 530 people in the chat watching us. Do me a favor, like the stream, man. Hit the like button. Get us to 400 likes. Here's Jared Butler, crosses over, floats it up. Got it off the bounce. Sixers 114-105. Sixers definitely can't afford to win this game, but honestly, if they keep playing like this, they might. Jalen Green, step back three. He's going to cash in another one back-to-back for Houston. It's a 6-point ball game. Grimes again, going to blow by the defense. Goes up, takes a hit, got it, and one.
Let's go. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Sir.
You get MVP chance, man. MVP chance. Quentin Grimes is fantastic, man. Quentin Grimes is a restricted free agent. The Sixers can match any offer he gets this offseason. He is an absolute baller, man. He is playing his tail off with the Sixers, man. I know they're playing bad teams and all this, but hey, Grimes is a hooper. He's going to miss the free throw, though. It's an 8-point lead, 8:10 to go here in the fourth quarter. Tari Eason at the top, going to find Fred VanVleet. 8:05 to play. Here is VanVleet. Jalen Green wide open, the triple, and he gets it to fall. It's back to a 5-point game. $2 super chat from Philly Shad. He says, you think Maxey will be out for the season? Yeah, I do. I think they're going to shut him down very soon. Grimes goes downhill. He lost it again. This time the Rockets take it away. Rockets rushing it up the floor. Jalen Green to the corner. Tari Eason for three. Can't get it to fall. Tari Eason throwing up bricks right now. $5 super chat. RDB says Morey is going to trade Grimes for a washed-up all-star player. Here's Jared Butler going to cross over, drive, spin, lays it up. Nice finger roll. Jared Butler gets it to go. These guys are playing with no pressure tonight, man. But yeah, I hope Morey doesn't trade Grimes for anything, man. I hope he doesn't trade him for anything. Eason again. Another brick. Maybe you should have shut your damn mouth and learned how to shoot. Here's Jared Butler going through the legs. Butler, one-on-one against Jashawn Tate. 10 on the shot clock. Butler thinking, pulls up a three. It's too far. And Jalen Green going to get knocked to the floor by O'Shea Brissett. Rockets with the ball. But yeah, Grimes, you can't trade him, man. He's untouchable. Keep Grimes. Keep Grimes. Keep Grimes, man. Guys, we need 40 more likes. Get us to 400 likes. We need 48 more subs. Get us to 42K tonight. Let's go. Can we get the 42K? These guys have been impressive tonight, man. You're going up against a Rockets team who's the second seed in the West, and you're playing this good. I mean, that speaks volumes. Speaks volumes, to be honest with you. There's Jalen Green one-on-one against Okeke. Plucks it away. Jalen Green's diving on the floor. Okeke takes it away. Let's go. Chuma Okeke. Brissett all the way. Lays it and missed it on the break. 7-point lead for the Sixers. Here come the Rockets. Tari Eason, you suck. Tari Eason just blew a wide open layup.
This guy stinks.
Yo, Tari Eason is ass. Okeke Brissett, he's plucked. Here come the Houston Rockets. Dylan Brooks, Jashawn Tate drives in, lays it up and in. Woo. Cardiac hoops. Man, my blood pressure has not been like this in a while. And now Dylan Brooks just dove on top of Jared Butler. Yo, Dylan Brooks is a little freaky out there, man. He's got to chill. What's up with Dylan Brooks, man? By the way, Rockets fans, it's all love, man. It's all love. We're having some fun, man. Give us Sixer fans some grace, man. We haven't had fun like this in a while. Yo, Dylan Brooks looked like he was trying to get on top of him and kiss him. What's up with Dylan Brooks, man? That boy's sus. Whoa. What a weirdo. Sixers going to win the tip. Okeke going to find Jared Butler. Jared Butler, crossover, step back three. That one does not go. So the Sixers might not set the all-time NBA record, but boy, are they cooking. 5-point game. Here's Jalen Green, one-on-one against Chuma Okeke. He's going to drive into the paint, goes up, reverse layup, and fouled. 520 people in the chat right now. Do me a favor, like the stream. We need 30 more likes, y'all. We do this every single game. Sixers Game Day Live, presented by National University. Yo, that boy Tari Eason really missed a wide-open layup, though. First one good for Jalen Green. All right, serious question to my Sixer Nation out there. First off, drop some blue and red in the chat. Let me know you're in here. Second off, do you want the Sixers to win this game, yes or no? Do you want the Sixers to win this game, yes or no? 2 for 2 at the line for the Rockets. It's 118-115. We have 5.5 to go here in quarter number 4. It's been an eventful night for sure. Here's Jared Butler going to cross over, drive, go in. Another bucket for Jared Butler. He is hooping right now. He is hooping right now. Back to a 5-point game. Here's Jalen Green. Pops up a 3. The trifecta is no good, and Tate going to smack it out of bounds. So it's going to go back to Philly. I don't want the Sixers to win this game, but I kind of do, man. Because it's been so fun. And I want to shut up this Rockets team. And now we have a timeout by Nick Nurse. 5-point game, 5 minutes to go. This has been, honestly, the most fun game of the season, if I'm being honest. This has been the most entertaining game of the season by far. By far. All right, guys, do me a favor. 20 more people, hit that thumbs up, man. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Get us to the big 400. Get us to the big 400. Let's go. Let's go, man. Get us to that big 400 real quick. How many more subs we need, man? 40, 47? 47 more subs, man. Get us there. I kind of don't want to win, but I kind of do, man. I don't know.
This guy stinks!
As for Tari Eason. Moral of the story is that the Sixers can't even tank right, man. Sixers don't know how to tank. Sixers do not know how to tank. Honestly, yo, Grimes having 5 30-point games is ridiculous. Grimes having 5 30-point games is insane. It's funny because all the Sixer fans that have checked out this season are missing this absolute gem. All right, guys, 530 people in the chat. Hit that thumbs up. We need 3 more. Let's go, baby. Let's go. You guys are crushing it tonight, man. Great chat tonight. Great chat. Busy Bee says the tank crashed. I don't know. Part of me feels like the Rockets are still going to win. And I wouldn't mind if they did, but nonetheless, I'm proud of these young guys tonight, man. I'm proud of these young guys tonight, man. They've been fighting. They've been fighting, man. Shout out to Busy Bee dropping the tank emojis. Let's go. Philly Shaz says 3 more likes. We got 400. Let's go. Drop the yes, sir. Yes, woo, sir. Wake him up. Yes, sir. Best Sixers team of all time. Jalen Hood-Schifino, Justin Edwards, corner 3. He missed it. Yes, sir. Wake him up, baby. Let's go. 5-point game, 4:35 to play. Here's Jalen Green, going to cross over, drive, kick. Here's Dylan Brooks, the freak. He drives in, floats one up, missed it by a mile. Missed it by a mile. Jalen Hood-Schifino, O'Shea Brissett, Quentin Grimes, Justin Edwards, and Jared Butler is the 5 for Philly. They have been playing the entire game without a center. And they are on the verge of taking down the 2-seeded Rockets. Tari Eason's still in this game. That guy stinks. He can't even make a layup. He was talking all that smack to my guy Jeff Doughton. What's up, Tari Eason? What's up? Get the jitters or something? Fred VanVleet's on the bench. Grimes' first free throw is going to go. Quentin Grimes with a nice 33 points in this game. Rockets need this game bad. They need this game. And Quentin Grimes is going to knock down a pair. Ladies and gentlemen, it is happening. It is happening. It is a 7-point ball game. 590 people in the chat right now. Here's a step back 3, Jalen Green. That one is off the mark. Rockets get the rebound. Eason under the rim. He lost it. Jayshawn Tate turns, spins. He lost it. And they're going to say out on Philly. So Rockets ball, 7 on the shot clock. Yo, you guys are crushing it, man. Now let's get to 500. It's been a while since we hit 500. What a wild night here in Houston. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Grimes going to steal it away. And then he's fouled by Tari Eason. Ha, 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 ha. Sit on the bench, Eason. You stink. That boy wanted to go bully Jeff Doughton Jr., and he stinks. He stinks. Yo, Quentin Grimes is a menace. Quentin Grimes is a menace. Tari Eason fouled out. Bye. Bye.
This guy stinks!
See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. He's still crying. Get off the floor, bro. Where's he going? Back to the locker room? What, you don't want to watch the game? Did he get ejected? Did he just get ejected? Yo, can we get some Jeff Doughtons in the chat? Grimes going to knock down the free throw. Let's go, baby. Tari Eason is, he's done for the night, baby. I don't know if he got ejected or what, but see ya. See ya. Second one for Grimes. That will go as well. I don't even know why he's shooting 3 free throws. I'm so flabbergasted right now. 417 likes. Get us to 500. Let's go. We need 42 more subs to get the 42K. Let's go. 42 to 42. Let's get it, man. 3 for 3 for Grimes. He's got 37 points. Grimes has 37. Here's Jalen Green against Quentin Grimes. Green going to cross over. Drive. Spin. Lost it again. Yo, the Sixers are going to win this game, man. The Sixers are going to win this game. Sixers are going to win this game. Here's Jared Butler, finds Quentin Grimes. Grimes guarded by Tate. Steps back for 3. That one is short. That one is short. Here come the Rockets. Green up the floor. 3:10 to play. Rockets need something. They need it quick. Here's Smith for 3, and there it is. Back to a 7-point game. And we have a timeout on the floor from Nick Nurse. It's a 7-point game with 3:06 to play. What a game this has been. $5 super chat from John Mack. What's up, John? He says, let's go Blue Coats, hashtag grimy. Hashtag Quentin Grimes, man. So if you would have told me that this game would go like this, I would say you're absolutely nuts. There's been almost fighting in this game. There's been scrappiness. And the Sixers lineup filled with G Leaguers and guys who are barely even in the league right now are on the verge of beating the Rockets on the road. This has been a crazy night, man. This has been a crazy night, man. Absolutely wild. And it just goes to show that a guy like Tari Eason needs to know who he's messing with, man. I mean, Tari Eason comes in here talking smack to Jeff Doughton Jr. Jeff's like the nicest guy in the world. And Tari Eason missed 3 shots in a row. He missed a wide open layup, and then he fouls out of the game. 600 people in the chat. We got 600 in the building. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Tari Eason can't handle it, man. All right, guys, get us to 500 likes. Get us to 42,000 subscribers. Let's go. We're under 40 subs away. 3 minutes to play. It's a 7-point game. Jared Butler, Hood Schifino, O'Shea Brissett, Grimes, and Edwards. Here's Jared Butler. Going to cross over. Drive. Blow by Van Vliet. Floats it up. Can't get the bounce. Unlucky there. Here come the Rockets. 2:40 to play. Green lost it. It's going the other way. What a play by Justin Edwards on defense. Ime Udoka looks scary right now. He looks mad. Here is Jared Butler coming around a screen. Butler going to cross over. One bounce. Grimes takes it, goes all the way, and he's fouled. Rockets can't believe it. By the way, second of a back-to-back. Sixers won yesterday against the Mavs. Squinkstein, $2 super chat, says, enjoy it now. Consequences equals long-term pain. Listen, man, here's another thing, bro. All right? And Squink, thank you for the super chat. Grimes going to miss the first free throw. Come on, Grimes. You got to get another 40-piece up in here, man. Get your second 40-point game. But look, man, you guys come in here and act like I'm the one winning the games, bro. I'm here talking about the games. I already told you what my mindset is. I don't want them to win. Grimes misses both free throws and gets his rebound. Then it's plucked away by Van Vliet out of bounds, but the Sixers are going to retain possession. Grimes misses both free throws. He's now missed 5 on the night. So Grimes needs to learn how to hit free throws, but other than that, here he is again. 10 on the shot clock. He gets double teamed. Justin Edwards pulls up for the mid-range. That one's off the mark. Listen, man, I'm not winning the games. I'm just here calling the games and reacting to them. You know my mindset. I want the tank to be on, but hey, we're actually getting some entertainment for once. Here is Dylan Brooks wide open for 3, and he cashes it in. It's a 4-point game. Sixers lead it with under 2 minutes to go. Like my guy Mark Zumoff would say, shout out to Mark, fan of the channel, lock all windows and doors. We are coming in for a landing. I'm on the edge of my seat. First time in a long time. Here's Jared Butler, guarded by Jabari Smith. 5 on the shot clock. Butler's been hooping tonight. He crosses over. He crosses again. He drives. Floats one up off the window. That is no good. Tough shot for Jared Butler. 1.5 to play here in Houston. Sixers in full tank mode, but tonight they are balling out. Here is Van Vliet. He's going to pull up for 3. It was blocked. It was blocked. What a play by Jared Butler. Brissett down the other end. Yo, he just got chucked out of midair. Are you kidding me? That is a flagrant 2. Van Vliet, get your dirty ass out of the game, bro. Hell no. That's a dirty ass play. It is a dirty ass team. That's why you guys can't hang with G Leaguers, and you're going to get bounced in the first round. He literally just delivered a blow to Brissett midair, hit him out of the air, and sent him flying. Get the hell out of here, man. Get the hell out of here, man. What a dirty-ass play. Just because you got blocked on the other end by Brissett. Wow. Wow. Get his ass out of here too, man. Go join Tari Eason in the locker room. Go join Tari Eason in the locker room. Go join Tari Eason in the locker room, bro. That's crazy. That's a crazy foul right there, man. That's a crazy foul. My boy literally smacked him as hard as he could in midair. It's a dirty play. Guys, we got 670 people in the chat. Do me a favor, like this stream. Get us to 500, man. Can we get there? And we need 38 more subs to get to 42,000. It's probably going to be a flagrant one if I had to guess. It's a flagrant 2. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. What are you, crying and moaning now? Get the hell out of here, you dirty ass. Get out of here. Flagrant 2. Bye, Van Vliet. Bye, Van Vliet.
This guy stinks!
Get out of here, you bum. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. You bum. Yeah, you tell him, Lowry. You tell your former teammate how much of a dirty player he is. I was wrong, man. I was wrong about the Houston Rockets in my pregame show. I was actually giving them a lot of credit. These guys they're immature and they're soft. That's what they are. They can't beat a G League team, so they got to injure them. See ya. What are you getting paid, Van Vliet? $30 million a year to average 14 points a game? Yeah, go sit back in the locker room. Now Ime Udoka's crying. Yo, watch your wives, bro. Watch your wives. I'm just kidding, bro. I'm kidding, man. Ime's got to chill, man. Ime's got to chill. Or else he's going to be ejected next. Kick him out too, bro. He's still moaning. Get him out of here. Get him out of here, bro. Brissett gonna miss the free throw. Even Kyle Lowry's talking smack to Van Vliet. Even Kyle's talking smack. See ya. Look, man, I'm just having fun. It's been a while since I had fun. It's been a while since I had fun with this team. Jared Butler gets the inbound. It's a 5-point lead. Butler going to find Grimes. Grimes guarded by Jalen Green. Grimes going to step back for 3. Got it again! Q with 40. He's got 40. Jalen Green hits a step back. It's a 6-point game. 40's in the chat. 40's in the chat. Butler to Edwards. 50 seconds to play. Edwards finds Butler. Butler at the wing. 10 on the shot clock. Butler gonna drive. Butler to Edwards. Edwards blocked. Rockets lost it, but it's out on the Sixers. Quentin Grimes with another 40-piece. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't care what anybody says about Quentin Grimes, man. This guy is amazing. This guy's amazing, man. Yes, I still want the Sixers to tank. No, I don't think this means anything, but boy, has this been fun, man. This has been fun. I forgot what it was like to have fun. Q Dot with another 40 bomb for the Sixers. Guys, can we get the 500 likes? Can we get the 42,000 subs? Don't be a shadow watcher, man. I'm RB. This is Philly Take with RB. We welcome everybody here, man. Like the stream, subscribe to the show. Let's get it. Let's get it. Boy, what a night. What a night. Q Dot with another 40 piece, man. This guy is cooking. This guy is cooking right now. Quentin Grimes with his second 40-point game as a Sixer. Talk about opportunity, man. Talk about opportunity. Dude, the Dallas Mavericks might be having the worst season ever. Sixers aren't even playing a center, man. I don't understand. Yeah, we got to get the Grimes emoji going, man. Sixers can't, I mean, they can't tank with Grimes, man. He's too good. He's just too good. Sixers don't know how to tank right, man. Quentin Grimes single-handedly said, screw this tank, man. He said, screw this tank. Listen, I'll tell you how I feel on the postgame show tonight. Stick around for the postgame. Yo, get this to 500 likes, man. We're almost there. We're almost there. 500 likes. I'm going to scream as loud as I can.
Let's go.
This is the first time I've had fun in a long time with this team, but it is at the expense of potentially tanking. Grimes doesn't get the memo. Sixers won't bench him, so this is what we have to deal with. Looks like it went off Jabari Smith, if I'm being honest. Looks like it's going to be out on the Rockets. Actually, they might be calling a foul now. Looks like that's what this guy's mouthing over here. So they challenge it. It's a successful challenge, but it's going to be a foul anyway, so it doesn't matter. $5 Super Chat, Philly Shed says, appreciate you, RB. Glad you had a great night. Grimes might have to be out for the season for the tank. He might. He might have to pop up with an ankle injury. Sixers get notice of one Paul George being out for the season, and they have the best game of all time, apparently. That's what they do. That's what they do, apparently. Grimes did not get the memo. Grimes did not get the memo. All right, man, let's get the 42,000 subs. I know we can do it, man. I know we can do it. There's a lot of people in here that are probably new. If you guys are new in the chat, drop new. Get us to 42K. Dude, Grimes is making some cash right now, man. This guy is hooping. This guy's hooping right now, man. What a wild night. I don't think I've had this much fun all season. We got Fred VanVleet ejected. We got Tari Eason ejected. Ime Udoka might get ejected. Man. All because of this Sixers team that has only known each other for 2 days. I think in the context of this game with how it has gone, I think I'm actually not that mad. But I'm going to think about it. I'm going to think about it. Here's Jabari Smith going to inbound to Jalen Green. Jabari Smith going to pull up for three. That's off the mark. Rockets get the rebound. Holiday, Jabari Smith, another three. And he drills it this time. It's a 3-point game. Is Quentin Grimes going to hit the dagger? Jared Butler finds Edwards, and Butler was fouled. Butler was fouled. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing. Follow us on all our socials, man. Welcome into the show. We're almost to 500. We're about to get there, baby. We're about to get there. And we're closing in on that 42K. I know a lot of Sixer fans are probably tapping in tonight who have not joined in a while. Listen, man, I still want the tank. But this is crazy. First free throw's good. See if Jared Butler can do it again. Like I said, the Sixers signed a bunch of players that are hungry. Rockets are going to make a late substitution. Ref ran over, took the ball away from Jared Butler. Jared Butler's not happy with it. Butler going to knock it down. 2 for 2 at the line. It's a 5-point game. Here come the Rockets. Green driving to the rim, goes up, and the ball rolls around the rim and falls. 3-point game again. They inbound to Edwards. Edwards getting trapped. He's going to find Hood Schifino. Hood Schifino to Grimes. Grimes threw it away. Come on, Grimes. You can't do that. 7 seconds to go. Rockets looking to tie and a timeout on the floor. Grimes, why would you throw that? I know you can't hit free throws, but damn, bruh. There's Jared McCain on the bench. What a terrible turnover by Quentin Grimes. He's had a great night, but that was a bad play. Okay, here we go, man. 730 people in the chat. Wow. I knew that was going to happen too. I could just see it building up. All right, guys, if this is your first time here, welcome in. I'm RB. This is Philly Take with RB. We do this every game. Pre-game, live game, post-game. Sixers Game Day Live presented by National University. Guys, we need 9 more likes. We need 29 more subs. Get us to 42K right now. Let's go. One play coming up for all the marbles. Yes, sir. Will the Rockets send this game to overtime? Could you imagine? Could you imagine the insanity of this game goes to overtime? Fred VanVleet has been ejected. Tari Eason's been ejected. The tanking Sixers looking for one stop to try to win a basketball game. 6.4 left on the clock, and here we go. Jayshawn Tate looking to inbound. Justin Edwards guarding the inbound. 3, 4. Here's the inbound. Jabari Smith finds Jalen Green, and the Sixers foul intentionally. They had one to give. Ladies and gentlemen, no spoilers in the chat. Not looking at the chat. Here we go. 5.2 now on the clock. Actually, that put them into the bonus, so the Sixers foul intentionally to put them in the bonus, so they're going to be at the line for 2. Don't know if, I get it. Smart decision, but now you can't give the ball to Quentin Grimes. First one good at the line for Jabari Smith. Dude, Nick Nurse is so intent on winning this basketball game. I've never seen a guy this intent on winning a basketball game. Jalen Hood Schifino, he's like, what do I do, coach? Will the Rockets miss intentionally? They have no timeouts remaining. They put Steven Adams in. They might try to miss. Steven Adams is banging shoulders. Oh my gosh, here we go. It all comes down to this. They're going to miss intentionally. The Rockets get the rebound. Oh, it's going OT. They tied it. It worked. 3 seconds to go. Are you kidding me? Oh my God, it's Alperen Sengun with the putback, and it's tied at 131. What? Holy hell, dude. Why would Nurse... Guys, I just realized something. Man. We have 950 people in chat. Yo, I just realized something, bro. I just realized something. We don't have a center. Nick Nurse just fouled intentionally with no center in the game. What is Nick Nurse doing? Dude, the Sixers have no center tonight. The Sixers have no center. They just fouled intentionally, bro. They just fouled intentionally. All right, no spoilers in the chat, man. Don't look at the chat because people might try to spoil. We got 4 seconds to go. Time for one. Here comes a game winner. Q dot, put him to bed, baby. Put him to bed. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Q dot. Put him to bed. He's got 40 on the night. Guys, this is insane. Why would Nick Nurse foul intentionally up 3? Why would he foul intentionally up 3 when the Sixers have no centers? That was maybe the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. It didn't even like hit me till now. They have no center in the game tonight. And he lets Steven Adams and Alperen Sengun out-rebound guards. Okay, I don't care. Here we go. Here we go. 3.9. Fans on their feet. The G League Sixers looking to end the Rockets. Here we go. It'll be Justin Edwards. It'll be Jalen Hood-Schifino, Jared Butler, Quentin Grimes, and O'Shea Brissett. Brissett with the ball, looking to inbound. Here's Hood-Schifino. Hood-Schifino crosses, drives for the win. Can't get it. We're going to overtime. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my God. What? Hood-Schifino had a wide open shot and he missed it. He missed it. Guys, do we want to tank or do we not want to tank? Do we want to tank or do we not want to tank? The tank is alive. This is the craziest basketball game I've ever seen in my life, dude. My heart can't take it, man. I can't take it, bro. We are going to overtime. We are going to overtime. Yo, we hit 500 likes. Guys, we're 25 subs away from 42,000. Hit the sub button. Let's go. Wake them up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir's in the chat. Yes, sir. Ring that bell, baby. Wake them up. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are just joining in right now, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I could have predicted 50 different ways that this basketball game would go, and I would not have predicted this one. I would not have predicted this way, man. It has been an absolute scrappy battle the whole night. Fred VanVleet ejected for shoving O'Shea Brissett in midair. Tari Eason talking a bunch of smack, shoves Jeff Doughton Jr., then he bricks a layup, gets ejected and fouled out. Quentin Grimes might drop 50 tonight. He's got 40 points. The Sixers have played no center the entire season. By the way, I still can't believe that Nick Nurse fouled intentionally up 3 with no center. There's no way that Nick Nurse thought that that was a good idea. There's no way Nick Nurse thought that was a good idea. And then the Rockets down 3. They hit the first free throw. Nick Nurse, like I said, intentionally fouled. They put in Steven Adams and Alperen Sengun, and they get the rebound on the missed free throw and tap it in. You just can't even make up the way that this game is going. But the tank is alive. Guys, do we want to win? Yes or no? Do we want the Sixers to win? Yes or no? Rockets going to win the tip, and here we go in overtime. 5th overtime game of the year, 2-2 on the season. Matter of fact, the first game against the Rockets was an overtime game. Sengun drives it in, lays it up, and one. Wow. Wow, man. So it's Justin Edwards, Jared Butler, Jalen Hood-Schifino, Quentin Grimes, and O'Shea Brissett. And for the Houston Rockets, it's going to be Alperen Sengun, Dylan Brooks, Jayshawn Tate, Jalen Green, and Aaron Holiday. I'm sorry, Jabari Smith. Jabari Smith, not Aaron Holiday. Here is Justin Edwards. Jared Butler steps back. A 3-ball. Butler, that one is short. Sixers might be out of gas. They might be out of gas. 4:26 to go here in overtime. Jalen Green drives downhill, goes up high off the bank, missed it. Sengun is fouled. $23 more subs, man. Get us to 42K. Let's go. Might be over, man. I don't know. This team's played their heart out, though. This team has played their heart out tonight, man. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, I do this every single game, man. I give you the entertainment, the coverage just like this. We bring all the passion. First one missed by Sengun. I still can't believe Nick Nurse fouled intentionally. That doesn't make any sense. Second free throw is missed as well, but they get the rebound. So the Rockets come up empty-handed, but they have another opportunity. Sengun getting shoved by Brissett now. Here's Sengun against Justin Edwards in the high post, dumps it out. Jalen Green contested 3 and drills it. 6-point lead for the Rockets, and here we go. Wow. And now we got a foul by Dylan Brooks. He's getting all handsy with Quentin Grimes. I'm at the point in this game where I don't even know what to feel anymore, man. I wanted them to lose, then I wanted them to win. I don't know anymore. I'm just having fun. Here is Jalen Hood-Schifino going to inbound to Quentin Grimes. Grimes guarded by Tate. Here comes a double team. Grimes step back 3. Oh my gosh, what a shot.
He's on fire.
Back to a 3-point game. He's got 43 and counting. This guy's a flamethrower, man. He is on fire. 3-ball from Jabari Smith, and he answers back with a 3. It's a 6-point lead for Houston. 3:25 to go here in OT. Grimes around a screen, and a foul on Dylan Brooks. All right, guys, I'm going to ask y'all one more time, man. Get us to 42K. We need 21 more subs. 21 more subs. Let's go. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Here's Jared Butler. Butler guarded by Tate. He's going to drive, hesitate, kick it. Brissett for 3. Can't get it to fall. And the Rockets get it back. 3:08 to go. 6-point lead for the Houston Rockets. Can they make it a 3-score game? 12 seconds on the shot clock. Jalen Green guarded by Jalen Hood-Schifino. And Green almost turned it over. Sixers touched it last, out of bounds. 7 on the shot clock for Houston. Both teams with 2 timeouts. One of the craziest games in years. Here's Alperen Sengun in the high post. Gonna turn, kick. Dylan Brooks from deep. Can't get it to fall. Sengun trying to get the board. Tate comes up with it. Rockets get it back. Brooks threw it in the lane, and it was smacked away by Brissett. There's Jalen Green crossing over, right to left, steps back, another three. It's off the mark, tapped in by Sengun. He missed it. He missed the layup. Sengun missed the putback. Here we go. Grimes behind the back. Grimes, pull up three. Oh my God. Yo, put some respect on Q-Dot. He's got 46. Did you see that shot? Oh my God. This guy is a superstar. It is a 3-point game in Houston. Smith for three. Missed it. And a foul on Hood Schifino. He's holding him. Yo, drop some cues in the chat. Holy crap. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know. I mean, Sengun just walked. He just walked. He just walked. Is it a walk? It's a walk. What are you whining about, Sengun? You just ran 5 steps. Shut your mouth. Here are the Sixers. Butler. Yo, Grimes, do it again, bro. Grimes has that look in his eye right now. He's guarded by Dillon Brooks. All over him. And he's fouled by Quentin Grimes. Goodbye, Dillon Brooks. He's out of here. He's out of here.
This guy stinks.
The third Houston Rocket to exit the game. Goodbye, you freak. Keep your hands to yourself. Woo. Quentin Grimes fouls out Dillon Brooks. Yo, Grimes has that look in his eye right now, man. He's got that Jared McCain look in his eye right now. Guys, my heart has not been racing like this in a while for a game. My heart has not been racing like this for a while. Sengun looked like he had his arm grabbed, not the ball, though, from what I'm seeing. Welcome into Philly Take with RB, man. We need 19 more subscribers. Get us to 42K. Get us to 42K, man. I don't care what anybody says to me. Quentin Grimes is an absolute stud. Quentin Grimes is an absolute stud, man. Yo, the neighbors might have called the cops at this point. I'm not even joking. I am screaming loud. By the way, the Sixers have tied their franchise record. Drop 24 in the chat. 24 in the chat. If they hit another one, they will break their franchise record. The Sixers have tied their franchise record of three-pointers. 24 threes and counting. Now they have Aaron Holiday on Quentin Grimes. Can he do it again? One-on-one. He's on an island. They're going to bring a double. Quentin Grimes going to drive mid-range. Comes up short. 1:30 to go here in OT. Rockets lead by 3. What a ball game it's been. Jalen Green, Jabari Smith, Sengun, Tate, and Aaron Holiday. Sengun to the corner, and he was fouled. He was fouled. Rockets in the bonus. Sengun going to the line for 2. Quentin Grimes is earning himself some cash, baby. He is earning some top dollar right now, but hey, the Sixers can match whatever he gets. 700 plus in the chat. Do me a favor, like the stream. Get us to 600 likes. Subscribe to the show. We need 17 more. Let's go. Let's go, baby. You guys are crushing it right now, man. What a night it has been. What a night this has been, man. Crazy night, bro. Crazy night, bro. First one good for Sengun. Dude, the Sixers cannot let Quentin Grimes walk this offseason, man. Sixers cannot let Quentin Grimes walk this offseason. Wow, second of a back-to-back, man, and this has been a wild ride. Here's the second one. It goes for Sengun. It's a 5-point lead. Sixers with their back against the wall here in Houston. 1:20 to play in OT. You got to think it's going to Grimes. They're going to set him an off-ball screen. Here's Grimes against 2. Grimes in the corner, thinking, pulls up a 3, rolls out, Brissett the board. He's on the ground, and then he throws it away. That's a tough shot by Grimes. He tried to do too much there. Rockets moving the ball around. Under a minute to play. Jalen Green up to Aaron Holiday. Here's Jalen Green, guarded by Jalen Hood-Schifino. Now Sengun. Sengun, the drop step, the drive, floats it up, and he's fouled. Oh, no, it's a charge! It's a charge! It's a charge! They're saying we have a chance, ladies and gentlemen. They're saying we have a chance. They're saying we have a chance. Nice take by O'Shea Brissett. Butler lost it. Sixers get it back. Grimes for 3. Short. Oh, he couldn't get it to fall. Yo, it's a backcourt. My man just went backcourt. Yo, no call? It's a backcourt violation. Sixers going to let this one wind down, man. Aaron Holiday, the floater. He was fouled. The tank is alive, man. The tank is alive. Well, first and foremost, to the Houston Rocket fans in the chat, good game, man. Good game. That was a hell of a fight. That was a hell of a fight, man.
Let's go.
I'm going to talk more about it after the game in the postgame show, but the Sixers are going to stay where they're at, or actually gain ground in the tankathon. They're going to be tied with the Nets again. What a fantastic game, man. Maybe as my guy Brian Plumber just said here on the super chat, $5 super chat, he says, what a perfect L. Thank you, sir. Maybe it is the perfect L, man. You know how it would be the perfect L, though? We need 9 more subscribers. We need 9 more subscribers. Can we get the big 42K, man? If we get the 42K, perfect stream, man. In all seriousness, I want to thank you guys for tapping in with me, man. This was a hell of a night. This was a lot of fun, man. This is the most fun I've had all season calling these games. If you're new to the channel, I do this every game. We call Sixers games, pregame, live game, postgame show. We cover the NBA, and we welcome all NBA fans. So welcome in. Thank you for being here. But yeah, bro, this was nuts. This was nuts. Yo, let's go, man. Let's go. We need one more. We need one more. Let's go. Grimes for 3. It's off. $42,000, baby. 42,000, man. Drop the 42s in the chat. Wow, man. What a night. What a night, man. Ladies and gentlemen, wow, man, what a night. Wow. The Sixers lose. The tank is alive. They're tied for the 5th best odds, but they gave us maybe the most incredible game of the season. Quentin Grimes drops 46 points. We have a lot to talk about coming up in the postgame show. You can stick right here around for the postgame. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Shout out to the members, the mods. What a game. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun, man. So if you're new to the show, welcome. Wow. I feel like in the end it worked out good. Did I want the Sixers to beat the Rockets at one point? Yes, I did. Yes, I did, because they were talking too much smack. But then Tari Eason got ejected. Fred VanVleet got ejected. Dylan Brooks got fouled out. I can't be mad at it, man. I can't be mad at it, man. An overtime thriller, man. You know what? I'm going to play the song. I'm going to play the song just because of how insane this night was. Drop the play the songs, W's in the chat, man. Or else, however you look at it. But what a night, man. What a night. Wow, man. What a night. I got to say, I don't know how many the Sixers were up by at one point, but that might be the greatest loss in Sixers history. Am I crazy for saying that? That might be the greatest loss in Sixers history. The tank lives on. They treated us to an absolute gem of a game. And still, with all of that, everything worked out. Everything worked out. That might have been the greatest loss in Sixers history. Wow. Grimes had 23 in the fourth quarter in overtime. 46 points, 13 boards, 4 assists, 2 steals. I'm going to give my thoughts on Quentin Grimes in the postgame show. I got a lot more to say about this game. For the Rockets fans that tuned in with us tonight, thank you for being here. No offense to you, but I think your team is a little bit immature. I think they might get bounced in the playoffs early. I was giving them a lot of credit before the game, but I don't know. The way that they acted tonight, and the Rockets almost got beat by a G League team. Matter of fact, not even a G League team. A bunch of guys who don't even know who each other are. Bunch of dirty plays. I didn't like how the Rockets played tonight. I give them credit for making the comeback, but the way they played tonight was not classy at all. And, yeah, I just think the Rockets were very immature. But nonetheless, man, what a night. We hit 42,000 subscribers. Gained a bunch of new subs. We about to get to 600 likes. We get treated to a gem, and the Sixers tank lives on. They're now tied with the Nets again.
Let's go.
Guys, we're about to get into the post-game show, but stick around. Hit that sub button if you're new, man. RDB with a $5 super chat says, Morey's going to trade Grimes 3 first-rounders and 2 seconds to the Pels for Zion. First off, before he does that, he's got to make sure he can re-sign Grimes, because Quentin Grimes is a restricted free agent, and the Sixers have his rights. And he's just making himself way more money. Quentin Grimes now has 5 30-point games with the Sixers. He has 2 40-point games. And I have a lot more to say about him coming up in the postgame. I have some statements in the postgame that you may not agree with. If you want to call in and give your thoughts on Grimes, you can. But I have some things to say about Quentin Grimes that you may not expect. But I am going to give my thoughts on the postgame show. So ladies and gentlemen, stick around. We have a lot more to talk about. What a wild night, man. What a wild night. For the people that don't stick around, thank you for being here. Hope to see you on Wednesday night as the Sixers take on the Oklahoma City Thunder. But for those that were here, man, what a night. What a night it was. One of the best streams of the year. All right, man. I'll be back in about 5 minutes, and we'll get rocking and rolling. Call into the show through the Discord or the phone lines. We'll be back soon. We will be back in just a few minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, wow. Hold on. Hold on, let me fix this real quick, man. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, man, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Welcome on in. Sixers Postgame Live right here on Philly Take with RB. We do this every single game of the regular season. And on a random Monday in game number 67 of the season, the Sixers decide to treat us to a thriller. I'm not talking about any regular game. I'm not talking about one of our normal Sixers games where, you know, they come out and they get blown away by 20 points in the fourth quarter. I'm not talking about one of these games where, you know, they got the cleanup crew, even though every game now is pretty much the cleanup crew. And we're just kind of waiting until the clock winds down. No, the 76ers treat us to an absolute treat of a basketball game. And I think we learned a lot tonight. But most importantly, what we learned is that the Sixers have some good young players. I'm going to get into it all. We're going to break it all down. I'm still trying to gather my thoughts. I'm trying to collect my voice because I've been screaming at the top of my lungs for the last hour and a half because we do this every single game. So first off, if you're in the chat, we just hit 600 likes. Thank you for being here. We also hit 42,000 subscribers tonight. Thank you for that. Do me a favor, like the stream. If you are tapping in live with us after every game, shout out to you. And if you are listening back on a podcast platform, do me a favor, like the show, share it, rate it, subscribe it, whatever you do on your podcast platforms. But nonetheless, man, the 76ers just had quite possibly the greatest loss in franchise history. And I know it's probably weird for me to say that. And it's probably just very cringe to hear that. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say it again. The 76ers just had the greatest loss in franchise history. They put an absolute display on tonight. They put a showing against the 2-seed Houston Rockets on a 6-game win streak. And not only do they do that, they drop 24 three-pointers. They tie the franchise record with young guys, former players who are trying to survive in the league, former bartenders and dentists and utility workers and electricians. They just plop a lineup out on the floor. These guys don't even know each other. And they drop 24 three-pointers in this game. Beyond that, these young guys who have just come to the 76ers, who are fighting for their lives, are playing their hearts out. The 76ers actually gave us some entertainment. They actually made it fun to watch. They actually gave us some juice for once. And with all that being said, they go to the overtime and they still lose. Now, I'll be honest. At one point, I wanted them to win because the Houston Rockets, which we'll talk about, were talking so much trash. They were acting like this was Game 7 of the NBA Finals, and they were beating down on a championship team. The Houston Rockets were struggling to beat the G League Sixers. But you know why? It's because this Sixers team played with more heart than any team I have seen this season from the 76ers. Now, 44 lineups in 67 games is absolutely wild. But the 76ers played with more heart tonight than they have all season. And that says a lot when your guys on the floor, 9 deep, have not played together and are on minimum contracts and rookie contracts and are undrafteds and 10-day contracts. These guys left it all out on the floor tonight, and I can't be mad at it. So you put on a display. You gave us potential for the young guys. Quentin Grimes was an absolute mammoth tonight. He was absolutely fantastic again, and the Sixers still go to overtime and lose to keep the tank alive and rise up the tankathon standings. Ladies and gentlemen, this was the greatest loss in Sixers franchise history. Now, I want to talk about Quentin Grimes before we talk about the rest of the team, man. Because despite everything going on, you had Jalen Green shoving Jalen Hood-Schifino. It all started, actually, with Jeff Doughton Jr. Shout out to Jeff. He gets into it a little bit with Tari Eason. Then he gets into his head. Tari Eason gets ejected because he missed 3 layups, bricked another one wide open, or he missed 3 shots, bricked the layup, and then he kept fouling because Jeff Doughton got in his head. But you know what, man? This Sixers team showed us some dog, some fight. Jalen Hood-Schifino getting all up in Jalen Green's grill. He's like, yeah, don't mess with my boy. Don't mess with my boy who I haven't met since yesterday. I met him yesterday. I don't even know his last name. But anyway, through all that happening, through everything that's going on, I'm going to say this once, and I'm going to say it once and for all. Quentin Grimes is an absolute gem. He is an absolute find by Daryl Morey. There is no more Cinderella phase. There's no more honeymoon phase. Quentin Grimes is an absolute stud. And the 76ers have to do whatever it takes to keep him around this offseason. He is a restricted free agent. The Sixers have his rights, so they can match any offer he gets. But as these games go on, he is about to make a lot more cheddar because Quentin Grimes now has 5 30-point games with the 76ers. He has 2 40-point games. He has only played in 17 games with the 76ers. And this guy is playing out of his mind. Paul George only had 3 30-point games in 42 games this season. Quentin Grimes has been one of the best players on the Sixers this season, and he's only been with the team for a month and a half. Anytime you get opportunity and you take it and you take advantage of it like this, you deserve to be rewarded. And so help me, if Daryl Morey does not re-sign Quentin Grimes this summer, ship him off and ship him out. I don't care what it takes. I don't care what it takes. The way that Quentin Grimes has rejuvenated the fun in this team, the way that he goes out there every night and leaves it all out on the floor. He said, oh, we're tanking. Take that and shove it. Quentin Grimes doesn't care about your tank. Am I frustrated about that? Yeah. I mean, you didn't want to bench him. You didn't want to throw him to the wayside. So you got to deal with the consequences. Quentin Grimes is an absolute stud. The Dallas Mavericks thought they were bad trading Luka Doncic. Well, they traded Quentin Grimes for Caleb Martin, who had a messed up hip. The Sixers have found 2 hidden gems this season in Gershon Yabusele and Quentin Grimes, who need to be back with the team next year. When you find these types of guys, when you somehow uncover them, you don't let them out of your grasp. Daryl Morey needs to be shipped over to the scouting team because somehow he keeps making these trades to find these hidden gems or drafting these guys. I'll tell you what, late in this game, Quentin Grimes was showing me flashes of Jared McCain. He wanted the ball every possession. He had that look in his eyes, eye of the tiger. He wanted it. He hit big 3 after big 3 after big 3 after big 3. He hit 8 3-pointers tonight. Did I mention Justin Edwards with 4 threes? Did I mention Jalen Hood-Schifino, who was waived by the Lakers and picked up for nothing and comes up here and finally gets an opportunity to play, and his jump shot was the cleanest I've ever seen it tonight? Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot believe the Sixers played this way tonight. They had 78 points in the first half. They were on pace at halftime to break the NBA's all-time record in 3-pointers made. They had 15 made at halftime. They finished the game with 24, which ties the franchise record for threes in a game from March 31st of last year, almost a year to the date. Sometimes in the NBA, it's a long regular season. You have games where guys are just going to hit shots and the other team's not, and it's just one team's night. But based on what I saw yesterday, adding on what I saw today, the Sixers might actually have a nice young core and a nice young group of guys that they can build with. No, I'm not saying they're all going to pan out. No, I'm not saying they're all going to be stars. But they're actually young players that play hard. And what did I say yesterday in the postgame? The 76ers tried to tank by signing guys who are on the verge of being out of the NBA. So, of course, they're going to play 100 miles an hour. Of course, they're diving on the floor for loose balls, and they're getting scrappy, and they're all up in everybody's grill. Of course, they're going to play this hard because they're fighting for their lives and their families. So when it comes to the 76ers, no, they don't know how to tank the right way. They still have Quentin Grimes out there playing, and Quentin Grimes is good enough to win games by himself. That is what we have realized. He is that legit, ladies and gentlemen, and he needs to be back next season. He is an amazing player, not only on offense, but defense as well. Another 2 steals a night. I think he's averaging 1.9 with the Sixers. He was averaging 19.9 points per game with the Sixers. That probably just skyrocketed up a couple points. The guy has been absolutely fantastic. He wants it. And the Sixers fleeced the Dallas Mavericks. If I had to ask you guys in the chat right now, who do you think you would pay? Quentin Grimes or Gershon Yabusele? I'm starting to wonder if they can even keep both. Now, again, it depends if they keep Paul George, if they keep Joel Embiid. But the 76ers might not be able to keep both. That's how good these guys are playing. Jared Butler was fantastic. Had a couple nice dribble pull-ups, right? You know, little hesitation, crossover, step back. Grimes, Doughton, Butler, they all had these like sidestep threes. And again, it just felt like one of those nights where they weren't going to miss. I mean, they go 49% from 3. Rockets were 41.5%. But, man, the Sixers were on fire. And one thing that really got to me tonight was how resilient they were. In this type of environment, in this type of game, with the Rockets getting scrappy. I didn't realize it was like this. And I was giving the Rockets a lot of credit before the game, saying they're going to be an interesting playoff team, and they're young and they play hard. What I learned tonight is that the Rockets are straight up dirty. We'll talk about them in a second. But playing through all of that on the road against a team that is the 2nd seed in the West, and being able to handle yourself the way that you did as 21-year-olds, right? Not really knowing that much, and being able to fight through that showed me a lot. That showed me a lot about the mindset of some of these young guys, and it just showed me a lot about where the mindset of certain players are when they're hungry to survive. So I thought this team was very resilient, and I want to talk about how the end of the game went. But before I do that, I want to talk about the Houston Rockets, because not only were they annoying, they were dirty. Now, they have a very young, talented roster. They're going to be good for years to come. But they were straight up dirty, whether it's Tari Eason getting in there and shoving Jeff Doughton Jr. and trying to rip the ball away, whether it's Jalen Green shoving Jalen Hood-Schifino in the chest, whether it's at the end of the game in the 4th quarter, Fred VanVleet literally checking O'Shea Brissett in midair and sending him to the ground. Even Kyle Lowry was messing with his old teammates, saying, yeah, flagrant two. Yeah, and you're whining and complaining, VanVleet, because you're dirty. 30-something million a year for 14 points a game. Maybe you should work on your game. Tari Eason, you were out there talking all this smack to a guy like Jeff Doughton Jr., who's a G leaguer. Then you go out there, you miss 3 shots in a row, you brick a layup, and then you get ejected and you get fouled out. So maybe you should learn how to shoot the ball. What I'm saying is that the way that the Rockets were trying to beat down on the Sixers was ridiculous. And I know that that's like their mentality, but I mean, you really think they're going to hold up in a playoff series? They were rattled. The Houston Rockets were rattled by the G League Sixers. Maybe that's more of a kudos to the Sixers and how hard they played. I have a lot of respect and a lot of credit to give out for the Sixers that played tonight. They played their tail off. You come into this game down 11 players and you play that good against the 2 seed? That was amazing. I thought they played their hearts out, man. Like I said, this was the perfect loss. But I want to talk about the end of the game. Because even though I shouldn't be mad, even though I should not worry about wins or losses, or at least the outcome here, Nick Nurse had one of the most mind-boggling decisions again of the season. And it really makes me question his situational basketball awareness, because let's not joke ourselves, right? Nick Nurse was trying to win this basketball game. There's no doubt about it. Nick Nurse was trying to win this basketball game. And with the game on the line, right, the Sixers had command. They had control. And they get down to 5.2 seconds remaining. Keep in mind, the Sixers were not playing with a center tonight. There were no centers playing for the 76ers tonight. It was all guards and forwards. And what does Nick Nurse do? With 5.2 seconds left, they decide to intentionally foul Houston down by 3. Houston's down 3. Sixers are up by 3. So Nick Nurse decides to intentionally foul up 3 with 5 seconds to go. Now, when did teams foul up 3? They foul up 3 usually when they have a foul to give, right? So they want to make it, say 3, 4, 5 seconds left. They want to kind of cut your time in half. I think there was 9 seconds left because Quentin Grimes had a brutal turnover. As great as Grimes played tonight, he had 6 turnovers. That was a really bad throwaway with like 10 seconds or 9 seconds to go. And Nick Nurse decides to foul up 3, and it sends the Rockets into the bonus. So they go to the free throw line. They make the first one, and the second free throw, the Rockets chug in there Steven Adams and Alperen Sengun in the middle, and the Sixers don't have a center. So they miss the second free throw intentionally, and Alperen Sengun jumps right over the little Sixer guards and puts the ball back in with 3 seconds to go and ties the game. How can Nick Nurse be that clueless to foul up 3 with 5 seconds to go? That has to be one of the most mind-boggling decisions that I've seen all season. I just don't know how you make that call as a coach unless you were trying to lose the game, but it was quite obvious that you were trying to win the game. So anyway, the Sixers then had a wide open shot at a game winner, and Jalen Hood-Schifino coming downhill got some space away from Jayshawn Tate, and he couldn't hit the game winner. Very close, couldn't nail it. The Rockets storm over in overtime, and the Sixers still tried to bring it back. They were up 6. They bring it back to 3 with a crazy shot. They kept trying. They kept pushing. They kept being resilient. The Sixers' young guys tonight showed me a lot. They played out of their mind. They played like their tails were on fire, and they played up against a really good number 2 seed Rockets team who was honestly rattled. The Rockets were rattled by the 76ers with a lineup of Jalen Hood-Schifino and Alex Reese off the bench and Chuma Okeke and Jeff Doughton, Brissett, Edwards, Butler. Hey, they treated us to a game, man. Second overtime game against the Rockets this season, and they lost both. But, man, this was an absolute showing. So, anyway, does it matter at all? No. It actually worked out good because the Sixers lose, and they now are tied with the Brooklyn Nets in the tanking race. The Brooklyn Nets won last night after the Sixers won, so thankfully the Nets did not gain any ground. And now that the Sixers lost this game, they are now once again tied with the Brooklyn Nets for the 5th best odds in the tankathon. So they're back tied with them. The Raptors are a game behind. But honestly, this was the greatest loss in franchise history. They gave us an absolute treat. Quentin Grimes played out of his mind, and the Sixers still lost, even though I wanted them to win because of the Rockets talking as much junk as they were. But maybe in an overall overarching aspect, it was better to lose this game to stay in the tank. And the Raptors play tonight, so we'll see what happens there. Anyway, that is my take. Look at that. Sixers number 2 seed. Bang. Yeah, I'm going to give my final takeaway here, and then we'll see if anybody wants to chime in. But listen, man, that was a fun game. I forgot what it was like to have fun watching the 76ers, and what I saw tonight was so much fun. I forgot what it was like to move the basketball and get active and get up in guys' grills and, you know, just watch a bunch of young guys go to work. I forgot what it was like. And I said this in a pregame show, but, you know, it's really a testament to how this season has gone with a lot of young teams emerging. And we're going to see in the playoffs how these young teams fare, like the Houston Rockets. But when I think about the future and I think about how the Sixers need to play, I mean, we kind of saw the formula tonight. We saw straight up what the Sixers should be playing, what they should be throwing out there. They should be up tempo. They should be quick. A lot of screens, a lot of actions. Man, they were hungry tonight. I mean, these guys that you just picked up the other day, O'Shea Brissett played 43 minutes tonight. And he played pretty damn well. That was awesome, man. Quentin Grimes, by the way, had 13 rebounds. What a game, man. What a game. That was amazing. That was amazing. Shizzy in the chat says that's their identity. Dirty players. Didn't one of them rip down Dalton Connect's arm midair the other night and a scuffle broke out? I mean, yeah, you got guys like Dylan Brooks and Fred VanVleet. I mean, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get up in your head. And I really liked how Quentin Grimes and Jared Butler and who else? I guess Jalen Hood-Schifino. I really liked how all of those guys didn't let Dylan Brooks rattle them because he was getting overly like touchy and feely at one point. At the one time, Jared Butler gets stripped by Dylan Brooks and he's like harassing him and he jumps on top of him. I thought he was trying to kiss him at one point. That's how crazy Dylan Brooks is. He was getting way too far up in these guys' grills and they didn't let it rattle them. And I think, honestly, the signs of a good young player is a guy who can really just stay in his rhythm, stay in his groove, and not let it get to his head. So I really enjoyed the way they played. I mean, you think about a game like this, we thought it was going to be a blowout loss, and you're down 11 players. A lot of people don't even know the guys on the floor, and they just came out firing. I could not believe that they hit 15 threes in the first half and had 78 points. Now, again, I did say at halftime I figured they might still lose the game, but boy, did they make it entertaining. And to shoot 49% from three is incredible. Incredible, man. They still only turned the ball over 16 times in an overtime game. And, yeah, man, I mean, they got absolutely out-rebounded because they had no center. But they had a chance to win. And thankfully for us, Nick Nurse fouled intentionally up 3. Even though he shouldn't, though, it makes me question his basketball IQ. But it's just, this game was a representation of the 76ers season in a nutshell. And what that is they're going to get you so excited at one point, and then they're going to kill your dreams and completely flip the switch, and you don't know what to expect ever with this team. That is what tonight's game was. It was a representation of how absolutely ridiculous the 76ers are and just how bonkers they are, and only the Sixers could have a game like they did tonight. Only the Sixers could have a game like that, to be quite honest with you. So, overall, that's my take. Also, it was the second of a back-to-back. So, I mean, the fact that the Sixers even played with as much intensity as they did was amazing. I know they have to be gassed. They play the Thunder on Wednesday and the Spurs on Friday. I mean, obviously, they want to lose the games. 15 games left now. But they had less rest than the Rockets did, and the Rockets were at home. So, again, I'm just really proud of how they played tonight. I can't believe Nick Nurse called an intentional foul up 3 points. I guess he wanted them to hit the free throws and then the Sixers go back to the free throw game or just waste time. And they didn't want them to hit a three, but like, why would you do that with no center? I just don't understand. Before we get out of here, man, guys, comment in the chat. We got hundreds of people in here. Drop your thoughts. How do you feel about this game? Are you happy they won? Or excuse me, happy they lost? Are you happy that they didn't win? Did you want them to win? How do we feel, man? Because I just think it all came together perfectly tonight. And I just feel like it worked out the exact way it should have worked out. I thought tonight worked out exactly how we needed it to work out. Like, honestly, it wasn't too bad. Like, I mean, it worked out perfectly, you know? I'm frustrated because I wanted them to win. But I'm like, damn, man. I'm starting to think about the future, you know, and I don't want to get ahead of myself, but Quentin Grimes, Jared McCain, and Tyrese Maxey, which guy doesn't belong in that equation? Because honestly, what I'm realizing about Quentin Grimes, and maybe this is just a product of playing against, you know, bad teams and being the only guy, but Quentin Grimes has better court vision than I thought he did. Quentin Grimes has better court vision than I thought he did. He's actually making plays out there. Now, Jared McCain was just, he was so fascinating in his first 21 games as a Sixer. But I'm looking at Maxey, I'm looking at McCain, and I'm looking at Grimes. Who doesn't belong in that equation, you know? Maybe one of them is a six-man. Maybe that's how you rock it. You know, 3 guards that are amazing, and they all play similar to starter minutes. But I think Grimes is making a serious case for a real piece on this team. And you better keep him around this summer. You can't let him go, man. You can't let him go. I mean, that's nuts. That's nuts. We need guys that have vision. $5 super chat from Brian Pumper. He says, what an incredible game. Kudos to Q. Any reason Nets fans are so mad at us? Yeah, man. Yeah, Nets fans, they're probably mad because we just screwed them up even more. Tell you what, man, as fascinating and as interesting as the NBA playoff race is, this tanking race is getting crazy. This tanking race is getting spicy. This tanking race is going nuts right now. But yeah, I'm thinking about Q. Maxey, and McCain. Like those 3, you have your guard rotation of the future. Any offer, like Brian says in the chat, any offer that gets submitted to Q. You got to match it. But I just hope we don't have another Danny Ainge situation where they, you know, give him $25 million just because they know the 76ers are going to match it, and then we get forced to overpay. But teams around the league have to see what Quentin Grimes is doing right now. They have to see, because now it's no longer like a honeymoon phase. Like he has been one of the best players in the NBA over the last couple weeks. What an entertaining game, man. What an entertaining game. All-time loss for the Sixers, man. All-time clutch loss. And it's on the night where Paul George gets announced that he will be out for the season. Honestly, I think the Sixers did this because Paul George was out for the season. Maybe the Sixers just were like, hey, Paul George is out. Let's go put on an absolute classic tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, I will close off with this before we come back on Wednesday. And once again, appreciate everybody in here tonight. The 76ers and the fans, right? We've had a rough go of it this season. We need to force the Sixers to keep Quentin Grimes. They cannot go into this offseason and be like, oh, let's just lollygag. There is no excuse for the Sixers not to bring back Quentin Grimes. They have to bring him back. They have to bring him back. They might make us choose between Yabu and Grimes. I think I'm going with Grimes. He's been insane. He's been insane. You have to bring him back. You have to bring back Quentin Grimes. He is that good. He is that good. You cannot mess around. Don't try to sell us on any BS like, oh, it's not going to happen. It's not. No. You have to bring back Quentin Grimes. No doubt about it. No excuses. You bring him back. He's that good. Now, he's not a superstar max player. He's not like a 40-point per game guy every night. It's going to be different with, some of your superstars on the floor. But I think what Quentin Grimes has shown is that he can be probably a third option. I think Quentin Grimes can be a third option. I think he's that good. I think he's more productive than Paul George. I think he's more productive, man. Honestly, he might be better than Paul George. And he'll probably cost less. Quentin Grimes has to work on two things this offseason. He needs to stop turning the ball over, and he needs to learn how to hit free throws. If Quentin Grimes hits his free throws tonight, and to be fair, he did hit 8 of them, but if Quentin Grimes hits all of his free throws, he has 51 points tonight. He needs to hit those free throws. He missed a couple late in the game, needs to hit them. If that is the only thing we're saying about a guy that we traded for midseason, who, by the way, the team that traded Quentin Grimes not only traded a 25-year-old superstar in his prime, they also don't have enough players to play the rest of the season. They traded Quentin Grimes for Caleb Martin. That franchise, that front office should be exiled. But I'm not complaining. Thank you for trading his restricted free agent rights to the Sixers. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, let's go to the chat a little bit. Let's see. Ben says, if it's a toss-up between Yabu or Q-Dot, who are you keeping? I think Q-Dot. What can he do on a good team is the question they'll ask. Maybe they will, but we've seen enough. I mean, look at the numbers he's putting up right now. He's been one of the best players in the NBA. Playmaking big or make McCain the main playmaker. User says it sounds crazy. Maxi's on a large contract, has trade value. If we draft a guard, you have to consider trading Maxi. I don't think you have to trade him. I think you have to trade maybe the other superstar. Or at least you have to trade Paul George. But I like what the Sixers are building with this young, quick lineup. And I think they have a lot of talent. Even guys like Justin Edwards and even Jared Butler. I'm telling you, this guy can play. Give him opportunity. See what he can do. Jalen Hood-Schifino is another guy. Jalen Hood-Schifino looks like maybe a find by Daryl Morey. So nonetheless, man, what an absolute battle. Felt like a freaking 12-round fight tonight. But the 76ers gave us some entertainment for once. We had fun. And they lose, they go down, they ran out of gas in overtime. But man, we were treated to a special game tonight, and I'm proud of the way these young guys played. And that, honestly, tonight is the first time I've seen Q-Dot have that look in his eyes. Like, yo, give me every shot the rest of the game. I don't care. That's the same look that I wanted to see from Paul George all season, and I never saw it. Q-Dot said, give me the ball, bro. I'm going to go win this game. I like that. Anyway, man, that's where we're at. Sixers Game Day Live Show presented by National University. Sixers go down 144-137 in overtime. They lose this one, but their odds increase in the tankathon. Absolute classic, man. Best game of the season. What a thriller. We'll be back on Wednesday. Sixers take on the OKC Thunder. Who knows what could happen? Who knows, man? I'm RB. Like the show, subscribe to the channel. Enjoy the rest of your night. Catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace.